our Wednesday evening constructed stream. As always, we're your hosts. My name's Greg, this is Andrew, and we are going to be playing some 4-color Karn Troll in Modern. Hey, Azax, thanks for the subscription, and welcome back to the stream. So the exciting thing about today is since the PT lists are now in, some people are...
I think they actually aren't in, but they'll be in like a few hours.
Okay.
Like, I think they're in like 4 hours or something weird.
Yeah.
Because of Barcelona time and whatnot, but
sure.
I don't know precisely.
Okay, anyway, some people have started posting their PT lists for Modern on on X, and because of that, we're going to be trying one out, played by a bunch of friends of the stream. This list, and we'll talk about it in a second. But first, for those who asked, we have a nice scented candle today from the Scented Candle brand that is rosemary scented. And it's pretty nice, pretty strong rosemary scent. What's Twitter?
Yeah, I don't know what Twitter is. That's not a thing.
Yeah, you will unsub. Anyway, Andrew, do you want to tell us a little bit about this deck that we're playing?
Yeah, so this is the deck being played by Rob Pisano, Cole Cunningham, and Dan Weiser at the PT. I believe the original Genesis is from Oliver Tomiko, who's not playing the PT, but I don't know its complete Genesis from that point. But yeah, so the main claims that this list is making is, they're playing Karn mostly as a ring mirror breaker, which is pretty reasonable. Mm-hmm. And also just because, Karn is actually kind of in a good spot in Modern right now. I've liked Karn out of a lot of the decks that we played that are not this deck, so it makes a decent amount of sense to me in this shell. Just like you have a good way to spend tons of mana in like Omnath. You also have access to some pretty nice hate cards from your Karn. Obviously like Chalice the Void, Damping Sphere, Haywire Might, Tormod's Crypt, kind of whatever you need. You can kind of remove an arbitrary permanent with Karn with some combination of Portable Hole, Might, it's pretty easy to wish for various things. Also, you just wish for the ring a bunch, obviously.
Right.
So you have a lot of rings, effectively. Other than that, it's mostly a normal 4-color list. There are some changes to support Karn. Specifically, because you have Karn, you don't want to play as many expensive cards. Yeah. So there's less Evoke Elementals, and in fact, there's 0 Solitudes, which I think is mostly concession to the prevalence of Bowmasters and the fact that Solitude lands up pretty poorly against Bowmasters, whereas Fury lands up pretty well. Yeah. In fact, I believe Kane is also doing something similar involving playing less Solitudes in 4-color because of this kind of dynamic.
Sure. This deck is omega respectful of Bowmasters, huh?
It's pretty respectful.
And Furies and...
Well, I mean, I don't think the red removal is all that much better against Bowmasters.
Yeah,
it's still, but Fury is very respectful.
Yeah.
I think part of the idea of the removal is it lets you craft the mana base in a little nicer place. Yeah. Because your deck is just actually almost straight red-green.
Sure.
Weirdly. And then I also think that part of it
is... casual splash to Fairy Time Raveler.
Yes.
Nice.
And then part of it, I think, is a concession to just, not having Solitude means you need one more ROG answers.
Yeah.
So, therefore, having more instants kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's pretty logical in that regard. And then, because your curve is, obscenely high, which it definitely is, in addition to the Dipole Halflings, there's 2 Utopia Sprawls as additional ramp. And then there's this one random Ancient Stirrings, which I don't really understand.
Ancient Stirrings? Wow.
Well, it's either a land or a Karn or a ring.
Yeah, I get that.
But, yeah, it's pretty weird. Also, since you've attributed your entire Karn board to Karn, there's 2 Besages in the main and none in the sideboards. You have to kind of expend sideboard plays on those. Sure. Which also kind of works nicely with the fact that the deck is actually very green. So Besage is actually a much more functional land than it would be normally.
Okay.
So yeah, that's part of the idea. I think playing Second Path. I think playing Ensnaring Bridge in this deck would be pretty maniacal.
Because you draw a lot of cards.
Yeah, I couldn't be less interested in Ensnaring Bridge. I was barely interested in Ensnaring Bridge and Ring Tron. Yeah. Much less Ring 4-color. But...
Well, we could cut Furry for Jagnatha.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Okay.
The liquid metal coating is more interesting to me. I think it's reasonable liquid metal coating, but there is not one here.
Yeah.
So, I think that's about it as far as the list goes. The rest of the list is pretty stock 4-color, pile of removal spells, Leyline Bindings, Omnaths, 1 rings, 1 Nissa, mathematically perfect, of course, Fort Fairy, 4 Ren. It's kind of just seeing that initial shell and innovating on it, and then you can see that Oliver certainly made this list because for some reason there's 2 Mystical Dispute in the sideboard, regardless of how good or bad they are in the deck. So,
What does this comment mean?
But yeah, that's about it. I'm not exactly sure what else to say about the deck. I think it's a pretty good idea. I think Karn's pretty well positioned. I also know that in their original list, I think there was a cage, but I demanded to play E, and they told me it was fine to play E. They almost played it and to cut the cage, and I said fine,
nice
deal, because I was demanding the E. I think it's maniacal to not play E.
Yeah.
How many insane aggro decks? I don't think there's gonna be a lot of those. I don't know what an insane aggro deck would be, really. So, yeah, I mean, I think most people I know at this PT are playing, like, known decks with some twists. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. It also is kind of true that aggro hasn't been playable in Modern in, like, 3 years. That is a fairly accurate statement. Hammer's a combo deck, so, there's that. But
Ancient Imperiosaur.
The Ancient Imperiosaur discussion, I think, is nonsense.
All right, I think we got a late start. I think, and we're playing a slow deck. I think we need to get things moving here.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I'm on it. That looks like Karn 4-color. Wait, I'm just making sure that all my changes saved.
Under.
Cool.
This is a 1 a.m. stream kind of night. Yeah. We were playing board games with Sam, which is why we are late to starting our stream.
Personally, I blame Greg. Asking us to speed up and then immediately slowing down, a classic Greg move in our board game.
Okay, my turns were so fast. I was zooming. I took like 2 turns that I tanked on the whole game.
Yeah, you played pretty quick. Well, this hand is an immediate mulligan.
Yeah. Oh, Sam Islandfeld, yeah. Friend of the stream.
Well, this hand is pretty awkward, but I imagine we keep.
Yeah. We played the game Arc Nova.
Like, we have the Beseiju machine gun. We could evoke a Fury if we need to.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of issues, but I think it's clearly a keep tucks like a Beseiju angle.
There is an Ancient Stirrings in the deck, yeah. It's either a land, it's a land card and split card.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you want it, though?
Which Beseiju are we gonna tuck?
I want to tuck this one. I hate this art.
Okay, yeah, get it out of here. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, famously, DC, I was in Denver, like, days ago.
That is accurate. I was never in Denver.
How many Goblin Grenades? I predict 0.
I'll take the over. I guess, wait, PGs aren't that big anymore? Okay, 0.
I mean, they're still pretty big. They're not that big means they're, instead of being 400-something, they're like 300-something.
Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong, there could be someone foolish enough to register Goblin Grenade, but, like, I'll take 0.
Wait, what's Mind Goblin? I'm just setting him up.
I mean, who can say, honestly?
I'm setting him up. How many Sauron's Ransom? Probably a lot.
A lot, yeah. Big number of Sauron's Ransom. Yeah, it's not Modern Legal, Greg. That's unlucky. Alright, so I guess we start on Basic Force Go.
Sure.
The start of Champions and Kings.
How many Voracious Fell Beasts? Probably, well, a lot of people will play that to great effect in the Pro Tour, but probably not in Modern.
Well, our hand I wouldn't describe as being the most resilient to Thoughtseize.
Me neither.
Mostly because it's extremely bad.
How many Eomer of the Rider Mark? I also predict a lot of people will play that card to great effect in the PT. Is that the good Eomer or the bad
That's
Eomer?
Good Eomer.
That's the uncommon Eomer?
We'll be the biggest RT to the PT pre-trick. Yeah, we're fine. Don't worry. It's no problem. I mean, I think this Project PT is just going to be 4-color, to be honest. I might be wrong. I've heard some murmurings, but I think it's going to be 4-color. Also, it's kind of weird to ask me this question because, like, what you have to understand is that I have, like, a lot of inside information. Like, I know what probably, like, 15 or 20 people at the Pro Tour are playing, and I might be able to generalize from that. Yeah, I think you're wrong, Bob and Cheese. Just, like, I know a bunch of people on a bunch of different teams, and I know relatively few of them are playing Scam. I do think it'll probably be more popular among worse players, so I definitely am not saying Scam will be unpopular. I just don't think it'll be as popular as 4-color. Anyway, so I think now we can do some stuff. What stuff should we do?
I mean, I assume we should just Utopia Sprawl on, like, blue, and then play Nisa.
Well, we could Utopian Sprawl on blue and not play Nisa. I guess that's pretty crazy. Okay, let's do it.
I think you should play Nisa. Like, you just think it's gonna die, and you...
No, it's pretty maniacal.
Wait.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, now let's not play Nissa.
Well, this is not what I want to do. I was going to slow Rebel Stage if I was slowing it. Like, it doesn't really make sense to do it this way.
Well...
That was really not what I was... That's really not what I wanted to do. It's fine. It was a strategic lack of playing Nissa.
We'll just draw a fetch land and be so happy.
Well, like, legitimately, this could work out.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was clearly not what I wanted to do, but if we draw any land, we can actually go, like, float Nissa, play the land Tef, right?
Yeah.
Like, it actually is nice. So we do this.
Yeah.
And then we just cast it, leave the blue. Yeah. I mean, it worked out kind of perfectly.
And then we're not gonna... Oh, we can't bounce a treasure?
Well, you can. It's not advisable.
You don't draw a card?
Yeah.
And I kind of just want to pay 3 mana, bounce nothing, draw a card.
I mean, we could plus. What are you worried about?
Fury. Scam Fury.
I mean, Fury's mostly a reason to... Fury's mostly a reason to plus, right?
Oh, right.
Like, I mean, I guess if they had a Fury scam, they were slow rolling. God, past 3 phase 2 and bounce a treasure. I mean, it is begging to get Fury, but we get a card out of it. It's not, like, that bad.
Okay, maybe plus is right.
I mean, it is certainly complicated, which is better against Fury.
Yeah.
Since, like, they could have Fury and they could have Fury scam. I mean, maybe Fury scam makes sense, though. They have 6 fucking cards.
Yeah, I am just like, what are their cards, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I think I've come around to
maybe they have, like, Blood Moon, and because we just drew Forest Mountain Sprawl, they can't play it, like...
Oh, wait. Fury Scam doesn't do anything versus plus. Oh, wait, that's true. You can't scam into a plus.
Oh, that's true.
Wait. We should definitely plus.
Okay, plus.
That's a great argument. I'm sorry. Chat's right. I just didn't think of it.
Yeah.
I mean, ticking down has a complicated relationship with Bowmaster, Matt. Since, like, as far as Bowmaster goes, you can, getting the draw before Monster's in play is in some ways the best plan against Bowmaster. Even though they can then finish off the Teferi, it's like, which way is that better? It's like non-straightforward.
Yeah.
Because, like, now our bounce is awkward, right? Like, it's not clearly better or worse. But since we have this Fury in hand, it's pretty fine.
Oh, and we can just play it.
I mean, that's our plan, yes.
Nice. That's
Except that now if they scam Furies, it's very bad.
Well, they can't scam Fury.
Well, now they can.
Oh, yeah, right.
Bowmaster scam Fury is going to be a beating here. I mean, we didn't play around that. I don't think it was right to play around that. That's too many, like, things.
Yeah.
Because that just means that their 6 cards has to be, like, very precisely red card Fury, Feign Death Bowmasters. Like,
yeah.
I'm off playing around that, but it is bad for us.
It's not awful. We can just play Fury, kill their 4/4 Fury.
Wait, who's saying they don't understand naming blue? Okay, whatever. Should I play another Sprawl in this forest? Name, like, white, and then play Fury?
I think so.
It seems pretty reasonable, right?
I guess I don't know why not.
Yeah, I think playing is good.
Yeah.
Well, specifically, I think it's good because, I'm mostly playing around Blood Moon pretty hard by doing this.
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
If we draw the Ring or Karn, I think we're going to want as much mana as we can get. And we just kill their Fury here, I think.
I think so, yeah.
I think it's pretty unhinged to do something other than that. If they re-scam it, we just get destroyed, but I don't think we should play around that.
Oh god, I didn't even consider that.
Oh, I did, but just like... If we don't, we take 8... Like, it's hideously bad.
Okay, now we're just probably dead.
Probably. I'd make Sam play again.
Me too.
I mean, we might have outs involving the One Ring.
Which ring?
Wait, unless we're dead now. 4, 8, 10. No, wait, this is 12, right? So we're alive.
We are alive.
I mean, I think...
They're going to hit lightning bolt off the top of our deck.
Well, they could do that. If they do that, we have to ask if their name is Isaac Bullwinkle.
Okay.
Famously, Isaac Bullwinkle once hit bolt off my deck playing 4-color, one of my 2 bolts, when... okay, we're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we punted. We made a lot of decisions that could have been wrong, but I think they were mostly right. I like Veil in this matchup. I definitely don't like Dispute. Endurance is pretty whatever, I think. I don't think it's very exciting. I suspect we should sideboard relatively lightly.
Do we want to board in Tormod's Crypt?
I don't think so. It's pretty bad as a game piece.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I think the card I generally like least in this matchup is Tef.
Okay,
and I think it's even reasonable to cut more Tefs for Endurances potentially. I'm not sure how many. Do you have thoughts?
No, but I agree that Tef doesn't seem very good. And Endurance is mostly to turn off the scam?
No. It's mostly to be a 3/4.
Okay.
It's not very good, honestly. Like against scam, with grief scam, all it does is
look,
force
Azax, I never know. Okay.
I kind of think maybe just this is right, even in fact.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't think this card is great against scam though.
Oh, I love boarding in the Stone Brain though.
Classic board in the Stone Brain. Honestly, Azax, I don't think playing millions of Stone Brain sideboard is that crazy. I mean, I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's awful.
Why do you want to play more Stone Brains in the sideboard?
Of mono green and Pioneer.
Yeah.
Because it's so you can board in multiples in some matchups.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like one of them is in fact the mirror.
I see.
But I think in the end it's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
I have thought about it before.
Like, really, if you could dedicate a sideboard slot to anti-mirror as stock green, it would be...
Well, it's not just the mirror.
Okay, sure.
It's basically all combo decks.
Okay.
Like, you board against Lotus Field, Grease Fang, Mirror.
Okay, yeah.
I think if you have more than one Stone Brain, you can also board against Creativity, which I think you can't otherwise do.
Sure, okay.
Like, that's the point, is that it comes in a bunch of matchups. Now, is it actually worth it? I'm not totally sure, but it's not unreasonable. Okay, well, this hand's got to be Sneep.
Yeah. Sneepity doop.
Okay, so now turn 1 is actually quite complex. I mean, I think what we want to do is play Mesa. And just like, if they play turn 1 play, we aren't going to bolt it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But it is a little awkward. So let's see.
We're going to get some sort of Triome, or do we want to try and get a basic?
We can get Ketria. Oh, no. This is not a spot we can play Blood Moon. We need to find a Triome so our deck functions. I don't know which Triome. So our Triomes that we have access to are Ketria and Savai. And Savai is, I think, Abzan?
No, it's Mardu.
It's Mardu. Oh, right, because their deck is heavily based, right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know which Triome we can get here.
Yeah, I guess the fact that they're, like... The mountain is awkward.
It is pretty awkward. But whatever.
I mean, it kind of feels like with 2 Leyline bindings in hand, maybe Savai is the choice.
Yeah, we also don't need blue anytime soon, and we only need 1 blue mana ever. I think getting Savai is pretty reasonable. It, makes it marginally harder to draw to Fairy if we draw it, but only marginally.
Yeah.
Adam, I'm not calling it that. That is a reasonable name for it, but I'm not calling it that. No one can make me. Alright. Undashed Rock. So
they know about the bolts.
Well, I mean, they might be playing to Feign Death it, but I'm not sure I really care.
Yeah, me neither.
I think we just bolt anyway, and then next turn we'll probably just 3 mana binding it to TPH. Nope, that didn't happen. Okay. Well, We don't have a forest.
That's awkward.
Classic not having a forest. I will say, definitely one of my concerns about this list is we might have... It might have too few fetches, which is problematic for reasons of casting your spells.
Yeah. So I guess we got punished on our Triumph choice, but oh well.
Capture Triumph is famously a forest, but I think I do the same thing again.
Yeah.
We're all set.
All good.
So now we could slam Omnizi. That's pretty dangerous, though. Specifically because it means that we're like completely cold to Blood Moon, basically. Like, I sort of think we should wait a turn because it gives us 2 draw steps essentially to find the land to play it immediately.
Okay, yeah.
And it means we could potentially have mana up to Leyline Binding, so it's better for like a lot of reasons.
Okay.
Now, notably...
Wait, can't we not ley... How could we Leyline Binding a Blood Moon here?
Wait. Oh, wait. Shit. Sorry, when you have 2 basic types, you can float white and cast response, but we have 1 basic.
Yeah.
Yep, never mind, Slam Omnath.
Slam Omnath.
Sorry, I was thinking that we could
Yeah.
I basically just thought we had 2 basics in play because Boseiju was a basic in my head.
Yeah.
But it's famously not a basic.
Oh,
so,
we can Lightning Bolt the Blood Moon though.
Yeah, classic Lightning Bolt the Blood Moon.
Any target. Don't love that.
I mean, I love that.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, it's common in 4-color to fetch the planes so that you can do the planes land binding trick.
Yeah.
But our hand is pretty well set up against grief.
Yeah.
And I do think we should main phase Bolt their grief to avoid scamming related occurrences.
Yep.
And now we're Omega safe from Blood Moon as well.
Yeah.
So like we can just play this and then play this on this.
Yeah.
And name white. And then our deck is very functional in Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Like we'll be down blue mana and black mana, and that's it. I do think this build in general is rather well set up against Blood Moon, which I assume does help it in the scan matchup, although, you know. Okay, I'll gain 4.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not in a rush to crack it, but I like being at 25. I also have really no idea what the cards in their hand are, but...
Maybe they're slow rolling Furies?
I mean, maybe. It's pretty weird if true. Oh, wait, unless they did not have 5 mana for this turn?
They didn't have.
Oh, okay, wait, that makes sense. Sorry.
Wait, do you want to gain 4 life real quick?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm in.
Okay, what's the argument against?
Well...
Nissa draws? Or...
Nissa, future Omnath's manas, like, I mean, it is a pretty relevant cost, but I think the 4 life might end up mattering, or the 3 life more accurately.
Yeah.
Because 28 divided by 6 is an extra turn, right? Oh, no, wait. 28 is the same as 25.
Yeah, but
To
they're
just
going to
appear.
play other cards.
DC, what you said is wrong. Slasher is right. Holy does make Nissa a good draw. Because you play and crack it with the Nissa.
Except we can't play it in Kraken.
No, I'm saying had we not played it.
Oh, sure.
The reason not play it was to...
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think once in play, as DC says...
Well, it still helps Nissa because we can draw Nissa
Draw
and
Nissa
land.
and... okay, maybe we shouldn't sack.
I kind of think we shouldn't. My opinion is not.
Okay.
I think if we had more Nissas, I'd be more in on the Nissa thing. Anyway, let's Utopian Sprawler Forest, shall we?
Yeah?
So now we've named white, so we named blue.
Yeah.
It is true that my understanding is that in the history of Magic, Slasher has actually never made a correct statement except for just now.
Wow.
So
I was going through the quotes from that last stream when we pulled up the quotes. There's some bangers. I didn't realize that the Cleveland bits start like the first time I said it got turned into a quote, and that's why we kept it going. When you were just like, we're going somewhere, and I was like, where? Cleveland? And that's the end of the bit.
Okay, well, I think we just slam this.
Yeah.
And then we just get back a fetch so that now our Nissas and Omnaths will be all set.
Yep.
And then we just don't play the fetch.
Yep.
And we could actually play it as well.
Sure.
But I think we just don't.
Yep.
Yeah, today will definitely live in infamy. And now I guess we could also crack our in-play fetch if we wanted to. Although, yeah, it does not change the clock, famously. So wait, we're taking 8 here, and next turn we take 14. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, wait, so now we need to do some quick counting. So we're dead next turn. If we crack the Mesa, the point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It actually is relevant, because it means that if we draw Karn and Karn for ring, we'll take less damage from him to double shock.
Okay.
And that could be important.
Okay.
So I think we should fetch.
Okay.
So Ketri, I think?
Well, do you want to keep it so we can cycle it if we draw it?
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, so just random shockland that isn't planes, yeah. Because notably we can fetch basic planes with one of the Mesas, but not with the other. So that's how I got to this Karn ring line.
Yeah.
And it does not appear that the 3 life would have mattered. We'd still be dead here. Although, now we're still alive.
We are still alive.
Alright. I love to be still alive.
Although, do we know they have a ROG?
I mean, if we do, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
I don't think we know that, though. Isn't that this ROG?
Wasn't this the game that they back? Oh, it's there. Okay.
Like, I think we do not know that they have ROG. I'm not saying they might not. They might have it, but okay, it looks like they don't. And I definitely think this is the Fear Yard I prefer, so that's the one I'd like to kill.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I hate this Fear Yard. I don't understand. This is the goated Fear Yard for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking the Karn you think we're talking, Sam. Karn in all formats.
Creature Karn.
I mean, our other route, other than just drawing the 1 ring or Karn for 1 ring, is we could just draw Omnath into Stiff.
What about Wooded Foothills?
Okay, we did not win.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, pretty severe flooding there from us. Yeah. All right, well, run it back.
Run it back.
Yeah, it is pretty shocking that we didn't win.
I bet we would have won if we were playing Sam Asmo Food.
Yeah, I mean, Sam Food is frankly an unbeatable deck, as we all know.
Yeah.
Although it's probably pretty bad against this deck because of Karn.
True. Is this deck the real scam?
I don't know. I was told by Rob that I should tell him what cards suck after we stream. So... I mean, this hand is fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm not even really sure what we're going to fetch, but it's going to be nice.
I mean, I assume a forest of some sort. And hey, Pamin is meh? Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. You can't say scam on camera.
I don't know. The answer is certain. I would describe it more as, at this time, certainly they are not being allowed to do so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't phrase it as cannot.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think we should fetch Temple Garden and play, I think, just Utopia Sprawl.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And then if we do that, hold on, there are some implications.
Ooh, I have bad news about your plan.
Wait, we just don't have a temple garden? At all?
Wow. This is rough. This deck should have some more forests.
Why don't we have a temple garden?
So the only one of these that lets us play our thing is Stomping Grounds.
Well, we could just fetch... Yeah, it's probably just fetch Stomping Grounds angle.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I missaw the fetch lanes in the chalk lands deck. Maybe they cut a different chalk land? I don't know. Wait, the list posted on Twitter had a temple garden? Wait, did I fuck it up? I might have fucked it up. I had to copy the list manually because I had a deck list photo and not a physical list. So, I could have mistranscribed it. It might be my fault.
Yeah, it does have a temple garden.
What doesn't it have?
Well, I don't know.
Greg, figure out what it doesn't have.
Oh, I can just look at our list. Okay.
Alright, now that we're here, for some reason, I think I should just fetch Stomping Ground and it sucks, is my guess.
Oh, no basic mountain? Oh, yeah, the deck does not contain a basic mountain.
Oh, wait, I thought that weren't there pile 3 basics there?
Oh, wait, that's a mountain.
There's definitely a basic mountain.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't misconstribe that, transcribe that.
No, Savai Triome is definitely in there. That one's, you have to have 2 Triomes.
Yeah, Chad is saying many cards that are factually in the deck, so... I don't know.
Hollowed Fountain is not.
There's no hollowed.
There's no which makes sense.
Man, yeah, that is pretty logical. Okay, I'll cut the hollowed fountain for a temple garden.
Well, except there are 2 Visage.
There's definitely 2 Visage.
Goblin Guide.
Okay, so wow, it's actually Omega awkward, isn't it?
Oh, it's so awkward.
Yeah. Alright, well, I propose we play a second halfling and pass.
Yeah, sounds good.
We can threaten to double block this Goblin Guide, which we're not going to do, but...
They don't know that.
They don't know that, yeah. Well, don't worry, chat. If we O2 the league, we certainly will drop and re-enter with the Temple Garden.
Nice.
Fury is in the real zone. Okay, that's potentially good. Temple Garden would have helped some. Temple Garden meant I could have gone fetch Utopia Sprawl on one for a different color. I guess it doesn't fully solve our problems. Anyway, let's Fury this Goblin Guide.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in this matchup, you just want to conserve life. You think of this as gaining life.
Nice.
The mountain has been heinous so far, yes. I mean, I think it's pretty reasonable because you're just trying to preserve life is the point of it, but it has been utterly awful so far. And I think just white.
Yeah. Cut it for Emrakul the Aeon's Torn. That's genius. So what is in their hand that they didn't use a red mana?
I have honestly no idea. That actually makes some sense. Piles of Searing Blazes.
I guess.
Classic. Now the Temple Garden is punishing us. Look, I want you to know, chat, that
this is not our best, anything.
Yeah.
Tuned in right on time. We don't need to drop. We'll be fine. There wasn't a way to prevent this. That's
well,
true.
if I had Temple Garden, I could have played the Utopia Sprawl on blue.
Yeah.
And then we'd be all set. Like this one's on me, not on them. Actually, I shouldn't F6 because I can Leyline Binding, right? Oh, actually, wait, I can't even do that. Classic. It's
You
fine.
see why we're at home and not in Barcelona? Brutal.
All right.
It's okay. Maybe they don't have any lightning bolts.
And
the
they were
utter
throwing...
anguish on your face is priceless. Yeah.
Well, all right. That was disturbing. I don't think we get to sideboard in this matchup either.
That's sad.
I mean, we could board in Dispute potentially, but it's pretty bad.
That seems very bad.
Yeah, let's submit.
You can play it Haywire Might.
Okay, now quickly while this is happening, wait, where's the other? No, this one. Let me just fix it.
Okay, but it won't change the.
Yeah, but I want to have the right list on my account. And then quickly take down the screenshot and put a new screenshot, Greg.
No.
Yeah, that's very, very reasonable. No. Do I own a Temple Garden? Wow, that is.
Wait,
shocking.
one of them was 4.
Oh, which one?
That one.
Where do you see 4? Oh,
There.
classic. I was pretty sure I owned Temple Gardens.
Temple Garden is one of the cards I own. I own so many freaking Temple.
Okay, well this hand is, well, it's not great. Well, Slaw Hodgson, we know that a team is doing it, so, it's not really a debatable question. I mean, this hand seems like a keep. It's not perfect.
I mean, wait, I think this hand's great. What's not perfect about it?
It doesn't contain the one card that matters.
Omnath?
Yeah, this match is kind of all about Omnath.
Okay.
But, anyway, so what should we play on turn 1? Like...
Well... what's... I mean, I guess we just want to play Halfling, right?
I think so,
Because
yeah.
if they kill it, we'll just play Ren and 6.
I mean, is it just a Stomping Ground Halfling angle?
I think so. In which case, I think we should
Wait,
play...
it could be Breeding Pool Halfling. I think you like Breeding Pool Halfling.
Okay.
Because then this can be a Steam Vents and it all kind of...
Wait, is it Basic Forest?
Oh, wait, it's Basic Force for sure. Sorry, it's a burn matchup. We should conserve life. Yeah, it's easy Basic Force. Sorry. And then, because then what we can actually do is the real MVP is next turn we can fetch, sprawl, Tef.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll shock on that, but it's still fine, I think.
Except we do need to get a forest or a green source in order to do that.
I know, but that still seems fine. Like, I'm pretty down to just fetch, like...
Stomping Grounds is the only option? Okay. Well, now I think we should play Ren.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's possible we should play Ren off Basic Mountain. No, wait, that fucks our Teferi. We can't do that, right?
Yeah.
Although, wait, no, can we Utopian Sprawl our way out of it?
Yeah, we could Utopia Sprawl our way out of it, right?
But only if we fetch another green land, at which point we're not really getting... It only really helps to fetch Basic Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess there's not that much reason to do anything weird like that, huh?
Yeah.
I
mean, I guess Ren doesn't do that much. We could just play Utopia Sprawl, tap land.
Wait, can't we play Utopian Sprawl and Ren?
Oh, if we go get Stomping Grounds?
Yes.
Yeah. But then we have to name... Oh, that's not even... We have to then name either...
Oh, yeah, it's
pretty bad.
Hmm.
It is true that Temple Garden would solve all our problems.
Well, I think in the end, just fetching Steam Vents and playing Ren is fine.
Okay, I think we should do that. Oh, wait, do you want Breeding Pool as
Breeding Pool named Red is that... Wait, that's a great line. Wait, we should definitely
Yeah,
do it.
okay.
Yeah, so we just fetch Breeding Pool, and then we play this, and yeah, this works out perfectly. Red.
Yeah.
And then we can fetch... Yeah, sorry, this solves all problems. Then we can fetch Basic Plains next turn, and play Teferi. Or, I suppose, the Ring, but probably Teferi.
Sure. But maybe the Ring.
Yeah, I mean, the Ring is not very good against Fern.
Oh, I guess that's true.
But, I mean, it does something. It doesn't do nothing. Okay. So now, I mean, I suppose we can just Teferi up?
Sure. Oh, that's probably the food we ordered, which is why the dogs are freaking out.
Yeah.
Should I go bring it inside?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I guess
Do
I
you want
need
me to
fetch...
bring it down here, or should we just wait till the stream is done to eat?
We can wait. It's fine.
Okay. I'm down to wait.
Okay. I don't think that they have Bowmaster.
Wait,
but
Andrew, entertain chat while I'm gone.
Okay. Well, they actually have the Bowmaster? I mean, if they actually have Bowmaster, this is very funny. Karn, I'm willing to tell that story. I'm not going to tell it right now. Wow! They actually have the Bowmaster? This is insane. Okay. It's kind of insane. Like, why are they playing Burn with Bowmaster? This is...
They played Bowmaster?
Yeah, and then I'm going to ping down the Bowmaster and then bounce the token. And then we can use this rare opportunity to fetch for a Triome, because we don't need the mana this turn. And I'll just find, like, Savai Triome, which will, like, give me all the colors. What did I think the black was for? I don't know, man. Bump in the night? You never know.
Classic bump in the night angle.
You'd ever been bumped in the night?
No comment.
Because now our Layla binding is famously inexpensive.
Nice.
But anyway, we should probably ring now, because, you know, what else are we going to do?
Yep. No.
Classic. Well, we can't really cast that in a way that doesn't cost us a bunch of life points. So I guess we'll just plus and play a Sacred Founding Pass.
Nice.
I'm very concerned about developments in this particular game. We need to draw Omnath like yesterday. Is kind of what's going on. I mean, if we do, we'll be fine. And Teferi Ring is a nice combination, actually.
Ooh.
Since, like, they have no window to play the burn spells.
Right.
But, like, that only gets them on mana, right? Like, it's not really, like, getting them. We're just kind of making their life unpleasant and awkward.
Oh, classic bind your own ring. Great play.
Classic bind your own ring, yeah.
Fable your own binding to bling something. Brian, I'm glad we were on the same wavelength there.
But Seiju your own ring is kind of nice in the sense that you get a land, you know? Then you turn back to a Seiju, problem solved.
Uh-huh.
That's some good Val right there. Certainly nothing illegal about that line of play.
I didn't know that was illegal until you said nothing legal about that.
Well, it's illegal for many reasons. Namely that you can't target your own stuff with Seiju.
Okay.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean... Nothing we can do about that.
Nope. It does make our position actually noticeably worse for several reasons.
Yeah, I mean, I like that they didn't do anything to us while damage couldn't be prevented. But I guess now, I mean, we no longer have protection anyway.
Yeah. Alright, we need to draw 2 because we're not winning without it.
Yep.
Okay. So I will let this resolve and then I'll bind it.
Yep.
I mean, adding this card to your burn deck, I don't know its overall effect on the matchup profile. It's definitely a downgrade against this deck, I think. Okay, well we can just ping that, I guess.
Yep.
And then I guess we can use, you know, way too much mana to play some Delightful Halflings.
Yep.
And then I guess play a land pass?
Sure.
I mean, what's unfortunate about our situation is that we're famously at 4.
Uh-huh.
So, any 2 burn spells kills us and our opponent has a card in hand.
Okay.
But
They can
creatures
also
don't
have
kill us.
Bro's Charm. Okay, that's not a good start.
Well, it's fine as long as they don't have any follow-up burn spell. I see. Okay, it's great though. Now we get to fix the Temple Garden.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to quickly fix the Temple Garden. It's going to be a really late stream start, chat.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to finish the whole league.
Yeah, I mean, how could we really? We started so late.
Alright, ready?
No, wait. Look at the deck. I need to verify that Moto actually made the change. Moto doesn't make the change like half the time.
Okay.
Temple Garden is in the deck.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the System Magic Twitch stream for our Wednesday evening stream. We're going to be playing some 4-color modern Karn Control, which some friends of the stream are playing in the... we still have a mountain?
Well, that's correct.
Oh.
Correct as this list plays it.
We cut...
Also, chat, I want you to know that I wanted to make changes to the deck list, and Greg told me I wasn't allowed to make any changes.
That is actually true.
So...
Great question about today's candle sponsor. We've got a nice rosemary candle from the Scented Candle brand of scented candles. The explanation of which is that I asked my mom for some scented candles for Christmas.
Greg, I want to keep this.
I do too.
Okay.
And she just clearly just Googled scented candles and bought the first thing, which is just a bunch of candles that say scented candles on them. Cut all the bad cards till we're back to stock 4 color.
Well, certainly none of our issues have anything to do with, Karn.
Scales.
Okay, so... This is an interesting spot. I think we should just play Delightful Halfling, but, like, there's some argument for Sprawl. It's like, no, I think we should play the Halfling. Mostly because I don't want to commit to a color, really.
I mean, we could just play it on blue and then Teferi next turn, even if they have a removal spell. I guess
if
they're
they
pretty
removal spell our Halfling out of
Okay.
Scales, I don't think any of that's a problem.
Okay.
I mean, I think the line we could take is Utopian Sprawl on green. And I should play 2 Halflings. I don't want to do that.
No.
Yes, Scales does not have a removal spell, is indeed my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, if they, like, Walkie Bee and kill our thing, that's great.
Oh, nice. That's a great target for bouncing.
Saga?
Okay, well, that is sort of a removal spell. They could ping down our Halfling.
Well, I just said if they do that, I'll be happy, so I now can't be sad.
I mean, you certainly are allowed to be wildly inconsistent if you'd like.
Have you considered that I'm never sad?
Yeah, that is true. All right, Halfling, go.
Sure.
I mean, it went so well the first time. How could it go poorly the second time? Certainly. Okay, look, chat. I think let's not overgeneralize from literal, like, 5 games.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree that it hasn't been great so far in 5 games.
But it's also just like, I don't know, we're doing 4 color things, like...
Well, I think the mana might be untenable.
Okay.
I'm pretty worried about that problem. It seems like... I mean, that I think is a pretty real thing that might be wrong.
Also, great question. Today's candle sponsor is a nice scented candle brand scented candle. The Rosemary scent.
Okay, so now I want to fetch a green-blue land.
Okay.
And then play Utopian Sprawl and then play Teferi.
Okay.
And I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with Teferi, but we'll figure that out.
Sure. I think it's pretty reasonable to bounce Hangerback Walker.
Oh, wait.
But...
There's another thing we could do. We could just play Karn.
Oh.
Karn is very annoying for Scales.
That's true.
I don't know what we'd, like, do with our Karn, really.
We could get Might. We could just plus it.
Yeah, Bouncing Saga is also pretty legit. Because the point of Bouncing Saga is that their other Saga will be able to make a construct.
Oh.
And that Saga will be reset.
Wait, let's do that. I want to do that.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm into Bounce Saga.
Ooh, play Ren and use Karn to kill Ozolith?
Yeah,
not something
I could do that, but I don't think we want to.
Yeah.
I think we just want to play this on this and name... We can name any color.
Well, we can name blue and that leaves our Halfling untapped in case we need to block.
Yeah, but then it's on blue.
Okay, good point.
I think what we should... I think we should just tap our halfling and name whatever color we want.
Okay, red makes a lot of sense then, I think.
Yes, I think we should name red or white. I think just red.
Yeah, I mean, we do famously have the card Fury in our deck. It is the only double.
And we just, like, it's pretty easy to, like, imagine a situation where we'd want to have multiple red mana unrelated to that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like red. And then we just tap this for blue. I mean, I just had no intention of blocking this fairy at any point. You know, like, if they attacked it, we're just not blocking, you know? I will leave red in pool in case we draw a red 1-drop, I suppose. But...
I mean, you also didn't have to tap the Sacred Foundry, but it's fine.
Oh,
actually, yes, you did.
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay, you did.
That was the consequences of this actions.
Yeah.
Consequences which I believe, again, I think this made sense.
Yeah.
I don't regret it. But... Yeah, so a related question is, like, what exactly are our plans for this card? Which I do not know the answer to, really. Like, our opponent basically has to get Springleaf Drum now. Like, that's kind of their only option. Yeah. Or maybe a similar... Wow. That'll teach me to claim that that's basically the only option. So, Zabaz can destroy their creatures.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Okay, so... The key against Scales is to do a lot of... Uh-oh. We might be dead now. That is very bad. I have not done the math, and nor will I. But I predict this is extremely close to lethal. Okay, well, they attacked to Fairy. So I predict that means it was not lethal.
Nice.
Or they punt it.
It looks like it might have been lethal.
Well, so let's do some counting. So they could sack the Welding Jar, the Zabaz, right?
And then counters like go on Ozolith and on the thing, right?
Well, wait, I don't think it was lethal. Hold on. So this is 3 on the Rav, right?
So 4 on the Rav.
No, because the mod doesn't work on this. This is just 2, actually. First of all, it's nothing doubles. Sure. Only 1 more.
Okay, right.
Second of all, wait, I think the claim
it doubles
is just
through the Ozolith.
Not wrong. Yeah, I know it doubles the Ozolith, but okay. So this is the only. So they sack this, put 2 counters on this.
Okay.
Right?
It's a 4.
They sack Zabaz.
Okay.
That only puts 2 counters on this.
It's a 6/6.
So they sack this. It's 8 plus 6 is 14.
Okay.
Okay. Someone tell me the lethal if you think it's lethal. I mean, maybe I'm missing it. I legitimately don't think it was lethal.
Yeah. But
I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, we definitely have to play Karn now.
Yep.
And probably we can wish for...
Portable Hole?
Portable. Did I... Oh, because they can use... No, wait. Oh, there's a boss... Oh, I missed the Zabaz counters? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. Okay, chat's right. Yes, you guys are right, I'm wrong. Sorry. I didn't put the Zabaz counters in both places. Which I think makes the difference. Anyway, so we play Karn. They're going to respond by doing a lot of stuff, and then we'll react to that stuff.
Nice.
Oh, wait, shit. I just fucked up again. Well, it's complicated. The challenge is we can't... Basically, we can't leave the ability to wish for both explosives and the ability to wish for Portable Hole at once is the challenge. Because... Sorry, Portable Hole with Halfling untapped.
Yeah.
Because that's what we'd ideally like to do.
Yeah.
Is do both those things. So... We need to... And so the problem is, like, having the blocker is super relevant at being, like, one Titanic guy. But, you think there'll be a copy of Scales in top 8? There won't be. I'm willing to bet more or less anything of that. Wait. Okay. Slaw Hearthstone, let me just tell you a nice Max McVitie story here real quick. So, I was talking with Max McVitie at the last RC. Max McVitie famously queued for this Pro Tour and then deferred. And I asked Max, like, why do you not want to go to Barcelona? He's like, well, it's really close to my wedding. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Then he's like, the other problem is that if I go to Barcelona, I'll play Scales, and Scales is unplayable. And I'm like, Max, are you aware that you could go to Barcelona and not play Scales? And Max is like, no, you don't understand. If I go to Barcelona, I will play Scales, and then I'll go 06, and then I'll be sad. And I was like, yeah, you're right. That probably will happen. So anyway, that's Max on Scales. And what you should know about Max is that he's more or less a Scales expert. And his opinion was, no, can't go to Barcelona, then I'll play Scales. Okay, so what is exactly happening right now? They made 8 tokens, and there's 12 counters on the Ozolith. So it's a Haywire Might angle, I suppose.
To kill the Ozolith?
Yeah, or I guess just a portable hole angle is fine too. Right? I mean, the Ozolith has to die.
Yeah.
And I guess, given that it has to die, I don't really know which I'd rather expend. It's kind of similar.
Kind of seems like the might is what we'd rather expend.
Because you think that
we can, like, portable hole kills everything might kills and more.
Yeah, that is probably true. Okay.
Although I guess the other one leaves a 1/1 blocker, but I guess that doesn't really matter. Can we live if we blow up the Thopters?
Well, we can't do that, because Halfling won't make colored mana for that.
Oh, that's true.
I'd tap differently if I wanted to do that.
Wait. Can't we EE
Oh,
on
no, wait.
zero?
Oh, wait,
We
sorry.
can do it.
Yes, we can do it. And then we can jump block this. Wait a minute.
Wait,
oh,
that
that's
seems
great.
good.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's excellent.
Let's do that.
I somehow thought that tapping this mana meant I couldn't do this, but that just isn't true.
Yeah.
Also, we just fundamentally would have lost the game. We didn't play the E, which is the one change I made to the deck list, which I made with the approval of the deck creators. They said they were very close to playing it.
Also, the Zabaz doesn't like have flying or anything, right? Even though
it can gain flying, but it also cannot gain flying.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
nice.
Yeah, so I do think E on 0 is right here. And then we just pass, and then we definitely aren't dead. Now, getting out of this might be a little bit complex, but I suspect we'll be able to make it happen. Even if I'm not sure exactly how. Well, because we can do a lot of different stuff next turn. We could like Teferi plus Ren. We could wish again for something. We could wish for something, play it, and play some combination of Teferi and Ren. Like, just between the cards in our hand and then the Karn second wish, I think it will all be fine. I will definitely have to jump up with like clapping. I think though. Do I want to bet 750k on whether Scales makes top 8? That sounds like a really, 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 really large amount of money.
It is a very large amount of money. 750k channel points.
Exactly. Do you have $750,000? Let me ask you a classic question. Yeah, okay, you convinced me. I'm willing. I would like to request the odds of 10-1 in my favor. So that is to say, you get 75,000 if Scales does make top 8, but if not, I get 750k.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's 10-1 in my favor, not 10-1 against me.
Yeah. I mean, because it's basically a lock to make top 8.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I have to give the 10-1.
Yeah.
I mean, it is actually true that assuming that I get to pick the odds, I'll essentially bet any amount on anything.
Also, it's just one of those things that Andrew says a lot,
Yeah.
And clearly doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Like when I say no hyperbole.
That's a heinous example.
Well, I never mean it. There's always some hyperbole.
Oh my god.
That's the joke.
Okay, so here's a play we can't make now because there's 12 plus 1 counters on it. But if our opponent ever had an empty Ozolith, we could in theory Karn plus on it so we could Ren ping it down. Which is very funny.
What's the most obscure deck that we think will make top 8? Neoform?
I mean, this is a really complicated question because, like, isn't the real answer that, no obscure deck is that... Well, wait. Actually, I have an answer.
Okay.
Asmo Food Samwise.
Oh, Samwise Asmo Food! That's a great answer!
Yeah, that's my answer. And I'm going to let this resolve so that we can block with our Delightful Halfling if they attack Karn, which I think is what we want.
Okay, yeah.
Because this does actually end up netting them counters because of the way Hardened Scales and Ozolith work. This is
oh, sure,
counter profitable, but I think it's still right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Yogg is not particularly obscure, and I think Yogg just will make top 8s. So I think, I don't think Yogg will be the most obscure deck to make top 8 because I think its odds are something more obscure like top 8. Okay, so this one attacked Karn. Okay. So yeah, I want to block to get Second Wish. That seems clearly right?
Yeah.
Classic Haywire Mites.
Okay.
Classic Shadow Spears. Okay, our opponent's out of relevant cards. I mean, now we're gonna win.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't even really know what will happen, but I think it's gonna go really well for us. So, like, we have 3/6 mana, is that right? So we can Portable Hole, Tef, and Ren.
Sure.
I mean, that's probably what we should do, right?
Yeah. I mean, I want to remove all their creatures.
I was gonna kill both. I was gonna move the creatures in the Ozolith in some way.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah.
We can die to Gingerbrute? Well, I mean, not really. This isn't gonna be in play.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we cannot get EE back, since it's impossible, notably. But I think we're just gonna get Portable Hole. It's fine. Like, I think what we do is we just... Yeah, I like that.
That sounds great to me.
So, and I think we want to bet... One of these three cards ends up in their hand. I think we want it to be the Ozolith.
That makes sense.
I mean, it could also be, like, this... I mean, these are the only two options, but... Yeah, I think I want it to be the Ozolith.
Okay. Why not Haywire Mite?
Well,
because we need
Ren
to
can
run
only
that.
kill,
Yeah.
So, yeah, this seems good. Let's go get Portable Hole.
Yep.
And then we will Portable Hole Zabaz.
Sure.
Yeah. And then, sorry. This is... So wait, let's see. Should I just fetch a basic? Probably.
Sure. And you can just use the Utopia Sprawl to play Ren.
Yes, okay. Basic Mountain Time. My favorite land.
Sure.
Play Ren. Play Tef. Ping this down. Bounce this. Alright. And our opponent is now pretty dead.
I guess they can kill the Karn with Gingerbrute here, but we have another one.
Well, that also puts them to one land, because they're not finding a mana source off their Saga.
Yeah.
Like, it's not clear to me that our opponent should even do that.
Sure. Okay, they found Ink Moth Nexus.
Sure. So now I'm pretty interested in plus on the Ozolith, ping it down.
Love it.
I guess this makes it a little worse, because our Ren can just arbitrarily recur Boseiju and kill things.
Oh.
But, I think I'm still in.
Yeah, I mean, I basically don't understand how we could ever lose this game.
Yeah, it's pretty over.
I think you can just take whatever game actions you feel like.
I feel like this one.
Okay, it's a good one.
And then I think we just pass.
Yeah.
I mean, our opponent is Omega dead. More things might happen in the game, but it's hard for me to imagine that those things will be relevant.
Yeah.
Like, soon we can, like, wish for, like, I don't know, Wormcoil Engine.
That's pretty nice.
What I like about it is that then we'll control Wormcoil Engine.
That's a good thing about it.
I mean, we certainly are capable of putting our opponent to 0 permanence. I don't really think I'm going to bother with that unnecessarily, but it is pretty funny. Okay, so now we just bolt this, and then when they try to modular, we just Boseiju the Think Moth.
Does that work? It doesn't say non-creature, does it?
No, it doesn't. Trust me, I've channeled Boseiju probably more times than, like, Greg's seen the card Boseiju in his life. So...
That's just probably true. Oh, man. I don't really look at many Boseijus, you know?
Alright. We won. We have no sideboards as usual.
But Portable Hole was so good. What if it was in our deck?
That is true. I do think Karn Creator is likely excellent against scales.
Yeah, that's gotta be true.
For what it's worth.
Yeah. It kills Dryad of the Elysian Grove. I don't think Portable Hole does. Oh, Boseiju does, yeah.
That's among the many things that it does. It does a lot of things.
What is my favorite card to target with Boseiju?
Oh, I'm a big fan of my opponent's lands.
Nice.
Because that means I've reached a really bizarre stage of the game, and it's very fun for me. Okay, well, this hand's definitely a keep.
I guess.
I mean, what do you want? We have Bolt and
Keep?
Fury, and we have Ancient Stirrings, which is a land, and we'll be fine.
Ooh, Pithing Needle's a good answer.
I think the no Solitude makes a lot of sense, to be honest. The Solitude thing, when I heard about it, like as a reaction to Bowmaster, I thought it was very logical. So I don't think we should necessarily tap out a Bolt on one. I guess we could. It's actually pretty reasonable, I guess, because if they commit more things, we'll Fury them. If they don't commit more things, why do we need to Bolt?
Yeah, okay.
Kind of the argument. So I think I'm into just Ancient Strings.
Sure.
I mean, our odds of full breaking are very low, but they're not 0. Yeah, I mean, Karn's nice, but I think I'm pretty interested in a land.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, for one thing, we need to cast Land Binding.
Yeah.
Did you like me trying to play an extra land there, by the way?
Yep, I always like it when you try and play an extra land. Okay, I'm not afraid. Do that in paper.
Ah, yes, the other Ozolith. Classic the other Ozolith. Ooh, that's not bad.
Just play that?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
I guess if we play Heath, then we can leave up Beseiju in case something really scary happens.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay.
Also, we still Bolt up.
Sure.
Like, I can't really imagine us being in a bad situation. Sometimes you gotta try to play an extra land to your own detriment, you know? Has anyone in the chat ever tried to play a land for their own detriment? I mean, it's a pretty stock play, if I'm being honest.
Next time I play against you in person, I'm just gonna, on turn 1, be like, wait, play an extra land?
Okay, what else do you have? That is quite annoying. I mean, there's not much we can do about it, really. Like, I don't really want to Bolt the hero. I think I want to untap in Fury and pay 2 on Lord.
Okay.
And at this point, wait, so let's check our situation here. So we have every lane except Island, is that right? Mountain Plain Swamp Forest? Yeah. So this fetches a blue, because we don't have Hollow Fountain.
I mean, we also have Steam Vents in our hand.
Oh, right. So we can shock Steam Vents, play Fury, and leave up both removal spells.
Wait, why are we shocking? Oh, because we want to leave up both. Okay.
Yeah. That seems good.
Yeah, okay.
And I think I want to pitch Lightning Bolt, to be clear.
Yeah, I agree. Wait, then we're not leaving up both. Oh.
Well, we're leaving up Land Binding.
Oh, we're leaving up Land Binding. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both the removal spells, he says he immediately pitched one of the removal spells, you know? Honestly, it's kind of fucked up that if this ability gets countered by ward, that the damage to the other things doesn't happen either.
That's true.
What if I just killed the patch and didn't bother with the 1/1? Why would I want to do that? I don't know. You mean just like hold the Fury and bolt the patchwork? I think that because they have the Ozolith in play and like because of the nature of their deck, like the Hammerite is just going to end up being a threat. Also, we have Land Binding in hand which Hammerite can kill, so like the Hammerite's going to get a card out of us. Well, no, it's trading it for a Leyline Binding. Like this can just kill this. So, like if you ever want this card to do anything, you have to kill this first. Which like, but I think I want to respond by killing this now.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Just like kind of dismantle them at every angle here.
Yeah. And hey, Lebic Boy, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. And also, hello, Kilgore Trout 503, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
I wonder if that's the big boy that I know, but it might not be.
I
Okay. Well, that is certainly scary. It's also, like, very far from being lethal.
Yeah.
But now they are, like, close to doing something impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think we should just play Temple Guard and go.
Okay.
Temple Guard, because I think we might actually cycle the Ketria.
Yep.
And this, like, holds up a Beseiju so we can't die. They're not hitting us with that much damage.
Yep.
And also, if they do nothing, we don't need to use the Beseiju, then we could always just cycle Ketria Triumph on their instep, as
That's
bizarre
true.
as that sounds.
Doesn't sound that bizarre.
Second Rav. Okay, I mean, that still doesn't do anything exactly. It's just not... Now they're threatening to do some stuff that is all bad against Beseiju. Like, I assume that what's actually going to happen here is they're just going to, like, attack us for 2 and say go.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to want to commit to anything. Which is, of course, reasonable. But fine with us. Oh, the fact that Omnath is legendary for Beseiju is very relevant frequently. Zabaz. Okay, I mean, that's very scary, but I still think we should let it resolve.
Yep.
Like, if they start doing stuff, we can start doing stuff.
Yep.
Okay, wait, so now, quick check. So, like, let's say we tap out here, right? They can go animate Inkmoth, sack Inkmoth to Rav, sack Rav to other Rav, which profits a counter.
Okay.
So that's, okay, wait, 2, then sacking puts this one to 2, and then the Madra puts this one to 5. And they sack this one to this, which puts... Yeah, they can use the boss as our ability to kill Omnath, I guess. Wait, what do you mean? They can sack a bunch of shit and like walking list it down or something in response is the scary part. It's pretty scary. I think we should cycle Ketria Triome. I think committing our Beseiju is like incredibly dangerous. Like, I don't really know what's going to happen for that, but well, the issue is they factually can take us off mana if they respond to the draw trigger by doing a bunch of shit and killing Omnath, but doing that shit is also really costly. So I think it's all fine in the end. Like, they can, like... so what's the minimum stuff they can sack to kill Omnath? They can just, like... animate Inkmoth, sack it to a Rav, sack the Rav to the other Rav, and so they can remove these 2 permanents and ping down our Omnath and leave this at, like, 1. It's possible.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's okay.
I agree.
Look, Greg, I'm not even saying the wrong ones as I do it, just for you.
Love that.
Okay, so now, I think we Heath, and then my intent is just to fetch a basic forest, and then play out Delightful Halfling and maybe Bolt.
Okay, yeah.
I guess bolting just like Zabaz would be a guess, and then hold up Beseiju.
Yeah.
Does that seem reasonable?
Do you want to just bolt the Ballista?
Well, whatever we bolt, they can save, notably.
Just by putting a bunch of... But then, once they have a modular trigger on it, we could then just Beseiju it.
Well, right, but like...
I guess Inkmoth is scary then.
Yeah, like, I think Zabaz is the one I want out of play the quickest in some sense.
Okay.
Because that makes everything else, like, smaller.
Yeah.
Why are we doing anything? Well, you can't hold up both things. So, like... I think
we could just not sack the land, is I think what they're saying.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, okay.
I think we should bolt. I think it's the boss.
Okay.
And then we can wait for them to move and Beseiju. It's a little complicated, this might be wrong, but I think it's right. Because I think saving the boss is very costly. Well... Okay, but... I think that casting their spells is good. I'm not really sure what to say. Like, I just think that one Beseiju against this board and then one tapping is very scary in many complicated ways. And one of the dynamics down that's actually pretty good for us is, okay, so this module's going to put it to 3. But that's fine.
Oh, I see. They're just going to grow it out of the range of bolts.
Well, that's possible. Yeah, I mean, I knew this was possible, but I think it's also just, like, not necessarily bad for us. So, like... Okay, are they going to sack the other Ravager to it? Apparently, no. They're going to sack it to the Ravager.
Okay.
Okay, so now I can let this resolve. I mean, I can actually just let all this resolve.
Sure.
So now, I guess I could also not. Wait a minute. So now, we could Boseiju the Ravager. Right?
Yeah.
Then they get 2 counters. Wait, that seems great. I'm left with a 3 counter Ballista and an Ink Moth, and that's it?
Yeah.
We deny them both these counters? I think that's excellent. Yeah. So it seems that Casting Bolt main phase has demolished our opponent. Now, obviously, I didn't know they would do exactly this set of things.
Sure.
But, like, it was just sort of clear to me that it was going to go well for us. And this is common against Gales, where you let them put a bunch of shit on the stack, and then you just, crush their soul.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like your opponent's going to make a 3/3 Ink Moth. I mean, obviously that kills in 4 hits. It's a little scary.
They could also... I was wondering if they were also going to put just all their counters onto Ballista and kill Omnath and basically have us both have nothing.
They could have done that. I mean, that honestly wouldn't be crazy. From this point, I get that Ink Moth is a 4-turn clock, but I just think we're going to find something to get rid of it by then. Like... What the fuck is a demolish? I believe he means demolish, but it's just a classic nonsense words from Azax's mouth. Not to be confused with nonsense words from Slasher's mouth. Okay, Ink Moth is tapping. That's interesting. I'm not sure what that means. Alright, well that doesn't really do anything. Okay, I think we should play Breeding Pool Go.
Agreed.
To holding the fetch for Nisa, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, or like Karn. We might want the mana.
Well, we could play the fetch and not crack it.
Right, true.
And a lot of discussion of which companions we could theoretically buy or not buy.
Buy Zerda?
Chat, I really think it's time to pick up the one where your things will have to be of the same permanent type. And to be clear...
Why did they not attack with Ink Moth? Oh, they're worried
they're doing no, they're going to pump all their shit.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, that's why. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but, like, that is why. Okay, so I guess let's play this.
Sure.
Name a color at random.
Sure.
How about white?
Okay, white. Yeah, white makes a lot of sense.
And then I don't think I should play the fetch. I think the Nissa thing is pretty big.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think our light tunnel matters at all, and...
I also would like them to have some fear,
Yeah, I do like putting the Fear of God in them. I'll get Luris to recast Fury. No, actually, see, here's the real chat. You play the Luris, and you use the Luris to play a Ketrio Triumph, but then with the Ketrio Triumph play on the stack, you cycle it.
Yeah. That's the play.
So that's where you're...
I mean, I'd much rather their things be too bigger than us have 3 poison counters, to be honest. But maybe I'm just wrong.
Well, I don't know. I mean, certainly it's not that hard for us to beat Ink Moth.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Okay, now they can do some pretty scary stuff to us. I don't know if they're going to do it, but, like, they could, like, charge the Ballista. I mean, they could have just there animated Ink Moth, shot towards the Ballista, and then, like... Anyway, none of that happened.
Yeah.
So now I think we should slam the Fairy.
Love it.
Notably, we could bounce Leyline Binding. That's probably unhinged. Another thing we could do is bounce Omnath.
I don't want to do that.
Why not? I kind of think our limiting resource is cards.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's a good point.
Like, we're not dead next turn.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we did it in some complicated way. Okay, hold on. Let's do some quick checking. So they could EOT, charge Ballista, 3 pings, 2 of which go at Hangerback Walker. That puts 5 counters on the Ozlith.
Yeah.
3 plus 5 is 8, so that doesn't kill us. Now wait, they could charge Ballista EOT, untap, charge Hangerback, animate 6 counters on it. That's still 9. Okay, so we're not dead. Well, I know I can bounce the Binding. I think it's pretty terrible to do that. Giving him the Ozlith is extremely bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the answer is this deck can interact with Ink Moth easily. Other builds may or may not be able to, but I know the build we're playing. I kind of think we should bounce Omnath.
Okay.
Like, I just think that we just need to draw some stuff. I see. Nice trolling. Okay. So
wait, we could play that and get back Visage.
Well, we're going to, after we play Omnath again.
Oh, right. Nice.
This is Omnath.
Yeah.
Maybe you're familiar with it. It makes mana.
So wait, do we want to use Halfling?
I think we do, yeah.
Because all of our forests are in... No, not all of our forests are in play.
Well, I think we want to use Halfling because, like... Here, sorry, let me just do this white. Blue, white, red, and green. Yeah. Because I want to leave a Temple Garden.
Yeah.
So that I can Visage you off it after I fetch. What? Why are they responding? What's happening? They're charging Ballista in response to this? Okay. So now we can fetch for an untapped red source.
Yep.
And have everything up. Here's an untapped red source. I guess Mountain is probably better, yeah. And then we just have to commit to nothing right now. Shouldn't I have fetched before the bounce to leave all my lands up? Okay. And should we main phase any of this shit? Like, maybe you should bolt the Ballista while the shields are down. In some sense.
I think bolting the Ballista makes some sense.
I think it's great, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Let's bolt the Ballista. They can kind of do anything they want with Visage in our hand. It really cannot go wrong for us.
Yeah.
Because basically the game now is that if they can't get Ren out of play, they lose. And it's really not obvious they can get Ren out of play.
Yeah.
Okay, they let that resolve instead of pinging us for some reason?
Well, it gets
oh, wait,
that
counters observed. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and so now we just pass.
Yeah. I mean, it could make sense to kill the Ozolith.
I don't think it does, though, because we can let them target the Inkmoth and then kill it.
Yeah, okay.
And so that like, forces them to commit, and if they don't commit, we can kill the Ozolith and EOT.
Yeah. Right, and if they make... You mean kill the Inkmoth?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my intent. Like, I think it's common against this deck that you just start ignoring their, like, nonsense and kill every creature forever.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think that's likely. Okay, this is fine.
Yep.
I don't really know why it's happening, but it appears to be happening.
It makes sense.
Yeah, but my intent with this Hangerback may be to never kill it.
Yeah.
In fact.
Didn't, like, 4 seconds ago you say you kill all their things?
Yeah, that's true. I did say that seconds ago. Alright, so they're going to animate. What's the target of this? Okay, let's Visage you it.
Yeah.
And it's right to do... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It sometimes matters that you do it in response because of scales tricks, but with no scales in play, I guess.
Sure.
Okay.
We're not going to time out.
We're up a game. It'd be very difficult for us to time out. Alright, let's get back Visage you. Play a Windswept Heath.
Attack for 4?
I think we should not attack for 4. I think we might need it on D.
Okay.
Let's attack for 1.
Okay.
Like, for example, the Handback Walker is pretty scary. And I like forcing them to Ozolith. I guess, are we just killing the Ozolith at this point?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, we can wait till they go to combat, but...
Yeah.
I guess that seems probable. And then if they make 3 1-1s, we'll just beat 3 1-1s. So I guess, wait, no, I can't do it now.
You can't do it now.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to kill Ozolith. Well, I guess I sorry, I have to wait some target. Maybe I shouldn't even. Maybe I should just still kill Inkmoth, actually. I guess I should, yeah.
Yeah. I like killing Inkmoth.
And the next one will kill Saga, and they can make a Titanic Hangerback if they want. It's kind of the plan.
Well, I kind of don't want them to make a Titanic Hangerback.
Well, I really don't want to let them Saga, though.
Yeah.
I Maybe we'll draw a card that does anything. Oh, that's a card that does anything.
Yeah, nice.
How do you like Karn?
I love Karn.
Okay, let's get Portable Hole. Exile their hanger back, Besage the thing, and then they're dead.
Yep.
It is pretty reasonable to Stonebrain you are already dead here. They sure do have an Ozolith with a bunch of counters, that's for sure. And here, I mean, I guess they could Ginger Brute us here or something, but I'll just leave back the Blight Flap in case that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them to kill the walkers, is the thing.
Yep. They are getting owned by the walkers.
Yep. Wormcoil Engine name you already dead. Makes a lot of sense.
Gemstone Caverns.
Classic Gemstone Caverns.
I kind of like a Wormcoil Engine. They have to target something. That's very funny.
Classic they have to target something angle. Alright, let's go get the Wormcoil Engine. Sure, that'll finish things pretty quick, I think. Also, for the record, I didn't make this deck list, and I didn't make any these changes because Greg forced me not to. But I do think it's not really clear to me that Wormcoil Engine is better than Walking Ballista in this deck. But that's kind of neither here nor there.
It's true that they can't activate.
That's why I like the Fight Half thing. If I didn't, we'd have no blocker, and they'd be able to make it a 9/9.
Yeah.
And they'd be able to kill our walkers. That was the point of the Fight thing. I'm aware they can't activate it. Sure.
Oh look, they made a Springleaf Drum. Do you want to kill it with Karn and Ren?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna Ren alt.
Oh, sure.
I also think we should attack for the win.
I don't know. Do we, dude? I want to kill the Springleaf Drum for content.
Oh my god.
It's good content.
Okay, but it's really bad to animate their Ozolith here, just to be clear.
Don't do that. It's not even that bad.
I mean, yeah, we could then immediately Besage it and have lethal. Yeah, that is true. It's just such nonsense that you want me to kill all their non-land permanents and then kill them.
I don't know. I want you to kill at least the Springleaf Drum, but not with Beseiju. I feel like the Karn Ren thing is fun, you know?
Oh yeah, it's true that if we rent ultimate, then we can always plus on the Springleaf Drum and then retrace the thing.
That's true.
It honestly, yeah. So there's a lot of humorous lines. You animate the drum and let them block. Yeah, just here you go. This is for you. We also could animate Portable Hole and give him the beats.
Yeah, wait, that's pretty good. I like that line too.
Wait. Here's a nice line. We could animate the Portable Hole, then ping down the Portable Hole, which gives them a 0/0 hanger back.
Oh, man.
Well, our opponent is now deep in the tank. Maybe they're annoyed at how much time I took, which, to be fair, was a lot, but I did forget a lot of stuff.
Look, you've got to do a lot of math against Scales.
Well, what I've learned about playing in Scales, which okay, for the record, Chad, let me explain the Scales incident. At some point, Max is like, I'm going to play Scales tomorrow in this NRG Sunday event because I don't care about it, after we'd done well in a team event or something the previous day. And he was like, and then he forced me to play 4-color against him playing Scales for 3 or 4 matches. And I think we agreed that if Max beat me 4-0, then H-Frame would also register Scales in the NRG Sunday events.
Nice, okay.
But I think I didn't lose any matches and 1 game. So basically I beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. While we're here, you can check out our, you can check out our socials. You can check out our YouTube. Oh, I need to change it to follow us on X, don't I?
H-Bang would like the record to reflect they won 2 games, not 1. I sold them short.
And if you're looking for a way to get back to the stream, the best thing you can do is subscribe to us on Twitch and maybe also YouTube. You hate it here. That's a lie. You come back frequently. Should I just change it right now?
I think we should
follow us on X.
I feel like we should make a command !! Twitter that says, what's Twitter? Are you actually doing it?
I mean, I don't know. What else do you want me to do while they're hanging out?
Yeah, that is a good question. I don't have a great answer. Like, I think our opponent might be full 5 minutes us out here.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't want to upgrade to Move Up Plus. How do I get rid of that? Okay.
You got rid of it.
I did? Oh, great. Okay.
It only happens when you mouse over that little thing.
Yeah. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. This. Edit. Oh, someone followed. Oh, someone subscribed! Thanks, Blazing Shark!
Well, what a time to subscribe when we're doing... Wait, you need space. Well,
Yeah.
we're doing complete nonsense because we can't do anything.
I assume x.com/systemagicmtg does not actually link.
What I think it does.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Best MTG stream! Thanks, we really appreciate that. Okay, just kill them.
Just kill them. They're tanking again.
Oh no.
Click, wait, let's click this link. Does it work?
Wait, what?
It doesn't work because of the quote.
Oh,
But I think it might work.
it does work.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
So the X commands do work.
Oh, wait. Also, I can do this from the side computer, not from the main computer.
Yeah, I mean, the side computer is just as powerful as the main computer. See, chat, we gotta understand is that while we're streaming, in addition to Candle running at all times, Greg actually has a side computer running at all times, and he uses that computer to do some mix of just aggressively hacking our opponent's computers, and of course, bot viewing our own stream.
Nice.
So, you know, that's where Greg runs the army of bots and the hardcore hacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our opponent may have rage quit, but to be fair, I did beat them very badly.
All right. Great. All right, and then we can get rid of something.
What command are you removing? You can remove this command if you'd like.
This one?
Yeah.
No, I want to remove this one.
Okay. That's fine.
Wait, there were some old ones on page 2 that never got removed. Also, wait, let's remove this.
You can remove the tier list command if you want. It's pretty irrelevant.
Tier list command's pretty funny, though. It's pretty accurate.
You also could remove like the team statue, team 1 commands if you wanted.
Look at all these alts. It's just me in chat.
All right, try the new socials. Try the new socials. See if it works.
Fun fact: you are Greg's aunt.
Yeah, so you can. God, it's so good.
It's so good.
Oh man. Oh my god. Also, Azax, I'm not sure what has caused you to repeatedly request Neoform now, but
Okay. We're under 2 weeks on that link being functional. Oh man.
Great copy pasta, Lefty. Oh my god.
Oh man. We're really just gonna get all. They're really just gonna keep it going.
Well, yeah, of course they are. Greg, have you never met Twitch chat? There's nothing Twitch
I
chat.
am Twitch chat.
Well, I like the copy paste with the Leviathan there. That's nice.
I like all the lurkers coming out to type the top copy pasta. It's good for our data. More unique chatters.
Wait,
you know?
I like this variant. The Ari there, just getting in there.
Oh, man.
Otherworldly gaze isn't a command, but in your defense, it easily could be a command.
Yeah.
Like,
It would just say shout out to all the otherworldly gays in the chat.
well, yeah.
How do you think I would spell it? Probably G-A-Z.
I think you'd have to write both as separate commands. Well, see, the thing about otherworldly straights is that the opposite of otherworldly gaze is actually worldly straights.
And they do not get a shout out.
And frankly, you know, on this stream, I'm the main straight, and I'm not very worldly.
I see.
So there is that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The copy pasta's popping off. Yeah, see, maybe if we were some sort of reasonable anti-trolling stream, we'd attempt to put a stop to this in some way, but that's not really who we are.
No, who cares?
This is a complete nonsense, which means we intend to lean into it completely. And we will take no action. Although,
man, all this complaints about us maybe timing out. Look at our opponent timing out here.
wait, so on this note, here's a funny subscriber, Brian Gaming Exacts. Nice, I'd love to see that.
I think all the viewers being Ari on different accounts is very funny.
Well, it's kind of interesting that he makes his own account the most unhinged out of all of them, you know? Given that he controls all the accounts.
Opponent is timing out to be a dick. I think they were just tilted.
Yeah, I think they were tilted. Yeah, that's all true. If you think I'm going to, like, pause midstream to report someone, like, I'm just not. Like, look, Twitch chat, if you want to take the action to report the last unicorn, fair enough. Do your thing.
Listening only BULs is a great. I don't know why it always says BULs is listening only. I predict it's not accurate. But...
Classic listening only BULs. Oh god!
Oh,
all right,
no.
good work, chat.
Oh no!
So okay. On the topic of chat nonsense.
Yeah.
So I was hanging out with a friend of the stream, Matt Nass, recently while I was in Denver.
Yeah.
And he told me that there was an incident where he played his like 60th card was a 1 of chromatic, and he chose a sphere.
Okay.
In one of his weird combo decks, and he wasn't really sure if Sphere Star was better. They both had different upsides and downsides.
Okay.
And he played the he chose to play Sphere, and then chat kept asking him why not Star. Some of them legitimately, and then eventually it became a meme and everyone started asking.
Yeah.
And then Sam Pardee claimed that he would ban anyone else who asked it and started doing it. Which I believe was a 4D chess maneuver to cause it to happen much more frequently. Which you might think was an unintended effect, but based on my knowledge of Sam Pardee, I believe was an intentional act. And worked brilliantly.
That's brilliant.
So, anyway, that's it. That's my story about chat nonsense. Anyway, this hand's a sneep.
A sneevity-doo.
Yes, I was in Denver randomly last weekend on a whim. So, yeah, I believe it was the One Land Belcher stream where this incident occurred. Honestly, I generally, yeah, I mean, it's certainly, oh geez, it's Tron.
Hey, why isn't that Sphere?
Oh, why isn't that Sphere? Yeah. I mean, you should definitely sprawl on blue. We can kind of painlessly shock if we want to.
Yeah.
But, I guess we should just play it on the forest. I don't know.
Sure. On white?
Yeah.
I guess our hand's not very good against Tron, huh?
Well, it's not the greatest.
Oh wait, we should have definitely played the breeding pool.
Why?
Because then we could fetch the Savai trial and then leave up.
But are we just landing Teferi next turn?
Is Teferi good against them? Does it do anything?
Well, if they have anything to bounce, certainly we want to slam it. I mean, I also think it's better than doing nothing. Better than doing nothing is an incredibly low bar.
Well, I mean, what about leaving up Leyline Binding, though?
What does that accomplish?
Yeah, okay.
Like, I think it is right to play Teferi. I don't know whether we should minus it or plus it, to be frank. But, I think we should plus it. Yeah, because, because if they Karn liberated and they exiled a very nice card, great, mission accomplished. Yeah. If they Karn Great Creator and wish for Pithing Needle, we can just remove the Pithing Needle and free our guy, or just be okay with that.
Sure. Like,
it just sort of seems like there's nothing that they could do that would cause me to do this. But if you're Frank, whose system, what? Oh my god, that's an insane comment. Yeah, I know that there's some Tronless Karn 7. I still think it's kind of insane. Do people not realize that Wormcoil Legend just hasn't been playable in 8 years? Anyway, so, you wanna, I mean, we maybe should play Karn.
I love playing Karn.
Yeah, I don't really know what it oh, and find Damping Sphere.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's Karn for Damping Sphere and plus Tef.
Nice.
We can just fetch, like, I don't know, some biz, Steam Vents.
Or what about white, red?
Oh, Sacred Foundry? Yeah. That's good. Let's get Sacred Foundry. I mean, I don't know if we're going to win this game, but if we do, I imagine it's going to be in no small part because of this Karn. Because, like, this also shuts off O-Stone. So... Classic, why didn't we bounce the ring?
Which ring?
It could be any of them.
Okay.
Also, hilariously, if they Ugin, it just doesn't kill Karn. Nor does it kill Damping Sphere. So, like,
I want an uncard called the Other Ring.
Okay, that is bad.
That is bad.
Mostly it's bad because they can exile 4... Okay. Well, I don't think they should have done that.
Wait, what do you think they should have done?
Exile Forest with Utopia Sprawl on it. Probably. I mean, maybe the Stony Signs was like Omega owning them or something. But, like, the Damping Sphere looks like it's going to be pretty devastating to me.
Yeah.
Because we can, like, bind the... In fact, wait. Can't we play Omnath, too? Yes, is the answer. Right?
That's pretty nice.
Because, like, this makes blue and this makes white.
Yeah.
So we... Oh, sorry. This makes red.
Yeah.
So we can play this, play it fetch, that's 5 mana. Land of Binding costs 2.
Yeah.
Damping Sphere costs 2. Yeah, that just works. So let's do that.
In fact, you can fetch a tap. You can fetch Savai Triumph if you want.
Yeah, I mean, that also makes it cost 1. So yes, that sounds good. Yeah, there's Savai Triumph, right?
Yep.
Okay, Leyline the Karn. Played the Damping Sphere.
Yep.
And actually, at this point, I think I do want to bounce the ring.
Definitely, yes.
So let's bounce it first in case we draw something that changes. Oh, a 1-drop.
Sure.
Okay.
Look, a card that does something.
It does do something. And now, like, certainly they could win from the situation, but this is very good for us.
Wow, I know you say always kill the one they play second, but are you aware that the one they played second was Power Plant and they already had 2 more?
They knew the rule, Greg. They knew the rule. The rule's exploitable. How much does this start on again? 6? Interesting.
Come on, pretending you don't know the Oracle text of Karn.
Yeah, that's fair. I was mostly just thinking about what we're going to do with Teferi. I think we should... I think we should probably bounce the One Ring again.
Okay. And then play our own the One Ring?
Yeah.
Or play our own Teferi?
Yeah, play our own something.
Sure.
I mean, I'd ideally like to find a fetch land. Okay, I'd still ideally like to find a fetch land. Let's play the ring.
Yep.
Okay, well, I awkwardly cannot play Ren because of my own Damping Sphere.
That's true.
But I guess we can just play Stomping Ground and attack and pass.
You don't attack, they have protection from everything.
Oh, right. I guess as long as we keep bouncing their ring, they will keep having protection from everything, but I think we're going to be able to overcome that without too much difficulty.
Yeah. I mean, you can't attack because we also have protection from everything. Ooh, they found a way to answer the the sphere if they want to.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely am concerned about that, but it's not a concern this turn.
Agreed.
I mean, basically what we need to do is just find Boseiju. At that point, our problems will all evaporate.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, classic cleanup step. Alright, so let's ring.
Yep.
Alright, so let's Ren and fetch, right?
Okay, yeah.
I don't know which one of these I want. This one's fine. Let's see. What do we want to do with it exactly? I mean, probably play Tef is my guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just like a mountain.
Sure.
Maybe just Steam Vents actually.
Sure.
So now wait. I played one spell, so Tef costs 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess play Halfling for 3 mana.
Sure.
And then we can bind their ring. I don't know if we should just do that or just honestly bounce it again.
I don't really mind bouncing it again.
I think I'm into bounce it again.
Okay.
Okay, well now I'm pretty into to kill it, finally.
Sure.
So yeah, let's do this, which holds up both our pieces of interaction. This attack send a message.
Of course.
Yeah, no, our opponent is definitely reaching the point where they can cast big spells, but we are also drawing enough cards at the ring that we reach a point where we can beat them casting big spells.
Right.
So the game's gonna get pretty interesting here.
Yep.
Okay. I like that because casting cantrips is famously not good into Damping Sphere. Hello, Armath.
Do you think when the ring said, "and in the darkness bind them," this is what they meant?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Oh, it's definitely what they meant. Okay, I'm gonna bind it now.
Nice.
And if they draw, they have to discard a hand size for whatever that's worth. Yeah, I'm not very worried about dying to a ring. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it could have been anyone who made the deck. I think the creator is mostly unknown to human society. Ooh, Karn, nice.
Love Karn.
I don't really know what we're gonna wish for, but I imagine it was gonna be pretty good.
Yeah.
And let's get back some sort of land.
Sure.
Like, the awkward part is we don't have a needle away. Like, we can't wish something that, like, prevents the, oh, it's fine, whatever. We can't wish something that, like, prevents the Damping Sphere, which is a little annoying. Prevents the Blessing.
You have to spend one more because of Damping Sphere.
Oh, okay. Sure. So I'm not really sure what we're gonna get.
We could, just Stone Brain something fun.
I mean,
Stone Brain Karn Liberated.
it's pretty weird. Is Karn Liberated the most scary card? Isn't the character like Oblivion Stone or something?
I mean, we now have a Karn in play.
Oh. Isn't the scariest card Ugin? Hardcast Ugin
It
would
could
beat
be
us?
Ugin. We get Stone
Oh,
Brain.
they're ringed. They're ringed. Chat's right. They're ringed.
I mean, we could also just Stone Brain in their upkeep, right? Or is it only as a sorcery?
It's only a sorcery.
Okay. Then don't do that.
But I'm really not sure what we should get. Maybe just Worm. I mean, we can't cast it, though.
What if we just get Stone Brain and chill?
That is pretty reasonable. Okay, I'm down for Stone Brain and chill.
Okay. Chalice for 7.
And I want to play the Stone Brain as well.
Yeah. Oh, do you? They could kill it in theory, but...
Yeah, it's pretty hard. It's fine.
Okay.
Like, just as some examples, definitely attacking, obviously.
I mean, you gotta send a message.
So the reason I think it's just fine to play it is like, oh wait, couldn't I have Stone Brain them?
No, they had protection from
I'm sorry,
everything.
Sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I just forgot. Someone thought we were having a mana issue, but no, we were having the correction issue. Right, so Ugin is annoying. It doesn't necessarily beat us, but it is pretty bad.
Yeah.
So we're gonna lose all the bindings is the problem. Okay, so we're gonna lose. So they're gonna get the ring and Karn, but we're gonna keep all our colorless things. Because it's gonna happen.
Yep.
We might be able to beat this, bizarrely. So I guess I let this happen. I don't see how I should respond.
I don't either.
All right. So now they just have 2 planeswalkers, and they can exile. The problem is they can exile the answer, but then I can re-wish for it.
That's true.
Hysterically.
So they might exile Karn?
Well, maybe. Okay, so they're exiling Karn. Okay, so I think we should respond to this by leyline binding the One Ring.
Sure, that makes sense.
And then we can just clean up all their walkers easily on our turn in many different ways.
So many different ways.
Oliver, I never had a turn where I was making mana with the Omnath. I could have attacked it with the Omnath, but I wasn't sure I wanted to commit my heat to doing that. But, I mean, I admit that it was reasonable to do so. I don't know, we might start down to our ring damage, though, you know?
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, so 3, 6, 7... Okay, so we have exactly enough to Fury the 2 walkers down plus Stonebrain them on something?
I mean, do you plan on playing Omnath?
Well... It's not free. I think I do not.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I think playing Omnath is bad, right?
We have Mountain left in the deck.
No, we don't. It's in the bin.
Oh, never mind. We have nothing left. No fetchables.
I don't think we have any fetchables left. 3, 6, 7... Yeah, yes. So I think we should just Fury and do it. Yep.
Okay.
I think we make the most boring play possible.
And hey, Hunter Crate. Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
Right, so we Fury those things. Okay, so now that we're in this position...
They probably don't have another Ugin.
Most of us play like 2 Ugins, so it is unlikely they have Ugin, yeah.
But it's not an insane name.
Well, the other name would be Oblivion Stone.
Oh, yeah, wait, I love naming Oblivion Stone.
Yeah, I kind of think naming Oblivion Stone makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah. Let's name Oblivion Stone. It would be great if we had found a Boseiju we could permanently undrawn them here, but we cannot.
Yeah.
You can ask any question you want. We might even answer it. Wow, that's insane. They only have 2 of those. Okay, their hand is Karn, Worm, Scrying, Stirrings. Okay, good to know. They also have Forsaken Mining in their deck, which is unhinged. Anyway, we should probably get Ulamog at some point. But yeah.
Well, we don't have a Karn anymore, so.
Well, I mean, we'll find another Karn.
Yeah.
I'm not very... I wouldn't say I'm not very worried about finding a second Karn. I'm going to discard this. Oh, and this too.
That's just how that works, Shiv.
Yep, that's what Omnath says.
Because it's if we look at Omnath, if it triggers a 4th time, nothing happens.
The ability just doesn't do anything.
The ability does nothing.
Yep.
If the first time it triggers, or the first 2 with Elishnorn, you get life and mana. Then the next time it triggers, it deals 4, and then we're done.
Right, so Elishnorn will cause the ability to trigger 4 times, but the 4th trigger will resolve and do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it triggers a 4th time, you die in real life.
And hey, Poogie, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow. I would suggest, and Andrew has a story about this, but if you're ever confused about why your Omnath is doing something, you should just read Omnath.
Oh, I do have a story about that.
You might think you know what Omnath does. We all have a mental shortcut, but just literally start at the beginning and read all of the words. It helps a lot, in my personal opinion.
No, you're...
Wait.
They wish for with Karn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. But there are so many words. What if it's only paper? It's...
Okay, I'll bolt this for 6. I think it's essentially bolting their face for 6, but I think that's reasonable.
Sure.
Although probably we'll draw enough cards to find a Karn to stop this postone from happening.
I guess that's true. There are only, what, like 2 left in our deck?
I mean, there's 3 left, right?
I think haven't 2 been exiled?
Oh, maybe. But anyway, let's draw 5.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. A Karn and a Boseiju.
Nice.
Okay, so let's Karn, right?
Yeah.
That stops the O-Stone. And then... Well, bolting the card... Well, anyway.
All right, I think you should play because you've used... You're down to 12 minutes.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. I'm good
I think things don't matter, you know?
Well, yeah, but we should probably like, untron them or something.
Okay, you can just...
Yeah, but...
Well, we can wait to do it next turn so that we can Stone Brain, right?
That's true. Okay. And should I just send in the Damping Sphere? Probably.
Sure, I don't know.
I don't really know what it plays into, funnily enough.
Yeah. You could, like, play Ren, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like nothing matters. I don't know what I'm playing around or what have you. But, yeah, sure. And then we'll discard some random shit.
Yeah.
I could have Ring Pingdom, yeah. Maybe the Ring Pingdom was right. Whatever.
We're not gonna die, are we?
How would we die?
To our own the One Ring.
Well, I don't really think so.
Nice.
We have Omnath in our hand for one thing. I mean, I can refresh my ring whenever.
You die if you trigger Omnath too much. Ooh, they have Boseiju.
I mean, okay, so they can Boseiju the Damping Sphere, but I can respond by taking an Tron anyway, which I guess I will do.
Yep.
So let's hit Urza's Tower.
Sure. You need to spend another mana.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Whatever. Okay.
Animate Ring is lethal next turn? I guess that's true. It is indestructible.
Is it true?
So we definitely don't have anything to find. I mean, six is Furious 6, Ring would then be 4.
Oh, you mean if they do nothing? Sure. Yeah.
I mean, I assume they'll do some stuff.
Yes. I was assuming our opponent would take any actions that matter whatsoever.
They are Trough Line, as has been said. Okay, they're gonna go find Tower.
No? What?
Okay.
Don't understand what just happened.
Predict they misclicked? Maybe it's because they were trying to get cute with their arts, and then they got themselves?
Well, their arts are all matching, aren't they?
No, look at their power plants.
But this mine clearly matches this mine.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Okay, so they're wishing for a 1-drop? What 1-drop?
Haywire Might? Just to have a blocker?
I mean, that won't beat us. 6, 10, they go to 13, we have a bolt. Yeah, that doesn't beat us at all.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely can't win another game. Oh, if they can name Karn, then we can't animate our ring. Is that the point? And then we can hit them for 6. No, we can still kill them, right? 6.
Okay, they named Ren in 6, so.
Okay, they're dead.
Nice. Just kill him with the other Ren in 6. Easy. Can we get the deck list to link to x.com?
Classic.
No.
All right. Well, it's possible we should board in Mystical Dispute.
I think so.
It's not very good.
Yeah.
But it's probably better than cards in our main deck.
Like Unholy Heat?
Well, Unholy Heat to finish off walkers is decent.
Okay.
Like...
Fury? I guess that finishes off one.
I mean, I think that the worst removal spell is Bolt.
Okay.
I think I want to cut 2 bolts.
Okay.
It's a little complicated.
Is our deck good at turning on heat?
Well, no.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe Bolt is better than Heat in this matchup. They're both pretty bad. We could. Ugh. I mean, we're in like some of this nonsense. It's all pretty whatever. I mean, I guess maybe I guess this we might wish for to kill their ring.
Yeah.
Maybe we're allowed to board in exactly this.
Because we're probably never going to wish for it.
Yeah.
I like boarding in the portable hole.
That seems reasonable.
Okay.
Mm-mm. I mean, I have liked when this in every variation of these decks that I've tried, buddies, to be honest. I don't really have specific thoughts about this exact configuration, but yeah, I mean, I think you should play it. It's a good card.
Yep.
I think drawing 2 is heinous, but 1 is good. Oh god, and then we draw this hand. Which, like, I mean, look, it isn't good. It might be a keep. Like, we probably have to keep, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think this hand is fine.
I agree.
Thoughts on 2-color in Modern?
Mm-mm. Why?
I mean,
well, the question you're asking is pretty complicated. The answer is we have a bajillion bad cards, and it's really debatable which one's the worst.
Yeah.
But I do think turn 2 Teferi is sometimes impactful, and bouncing Wormcoil is sometimes impactful.
Yeah.
And, like, at least it draws a card.
And, like
it's not
resetting
great.
their rings or our rings, like...
Yeah. I mean, I'm certainly not, like, cutting Teferi, how could you? It's just, like, sort of... Which of the cards is the least bad is, like, a pretty complicated question.
Yeah. This candle's really going. It's also so low that now it's really going. It's very hot. I can't really pick it up. It may cause burns. This isn't even one of the threshold candles.
Mm-mm.
It's the most scared I've ever been of being burned by a candle.
What land should we fetch on turn 1?
No lacerations, just burns.
Do you have any deep thoughts about which land we should fetch?
Who's the candle sponsor tonight? I can't really pick it up because it's very hot, but it's a rosemary candle from the Scented Candle brand of scented candles. I think Breeding Pool does make a lot of sense.
I mean, I like that we might end up fetching a Savai Triumph, and it's the perfect pair.
Yeah, and we can name Utopia Sprawl on white then.
Well, we might just play Delightful Halfling.
Oh, sure, okay. Yeah.
I think playing Halfling first is better, right?
Well, if you do Utopia Sprawl on white, then you can Leyline Binding on turn 2 if needed.
I mean, can I do that anyway? I just fetch Savai Triumph and... Oh, I see. No, that's a good point. I mean, I'm probably going to Besage you, though. I'm not going to do that.
That's true. Okay, then it's fine. I mean, do it. Do whatever. I don't think it matters.
Okay. I think this is better, but it's complicated. Like, it's kind of impossible to imagine a world where my next turn isn't, like, Besage you plus play the other 1-drop. So, like, at that point, it's kind of hard to say that it matters. I mean, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I believe Deadpool Halfling was clearly good for Modern. And I don't really think it's debatable. I just think, like... X-Men Mandorks were horrible. Like, I don't really know what you want. Like, there should be dorks that live through those things. Now, we might wish we could go back in time and unprint Ren, but as long as Ren exists, like, even sans Bowmasters, this was going to be the state of affairs.
Yeah.
All right. So, now, we want to play Sprawl on some sort of land.
Okay.
And so we need to fetch a green land, play Sprawl, and then we can Besage you, right?
Yep.
Oh, no, wait. Actually, we have enough mana anyway, right? We can just Besage... We don't even need to use the Utopian Sprawl mana. We don't even use the trick.
Oh, right.
So we can just get any land we want.
Yeah, that's untapped.
That's untapped, yeah. So, like, for example, Sacred Foundry.
Sure, that's a good one.
Yeah, so we can just get Sacred Foundry.
Wait, we need... No, it needs to be green.
No, it needs to be green. Yeah. So just Temple Garden Angle?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, in that case, it's this one.
Is it because Windswept Heath likes finding Temple Garden? Because...
Well,
They're
it's
both green.
Sort of. It's like we want to have more access to red lands than white lands.
Okay, right. Foothills is just the better card too. It finds more lands.
Well, that's complicated, but yeah, they find the same number of lands, I think. But,
what does Heath find that Foothills doesn't?
Well, for one thing, basic plains.
Oh, that's true.
Anyway, so now I'm going to sprawl this.
Yep.
And name, I don't know, some other color.
Red?
Sure.
Definitely red.
Red's a fine color to rename. And they played mine second, so you know what we say here.
Well, and they found it off stirrings.
Yeah. I'd kill anyway.
Okay. Foothills finds steam vents.
And now we kind of hope this is good enough. Unfortunately, our opponent did keep 7, so I kind of think the odds are this is not good enough, but we might be able to, like, you know, mope our way there with, like, Mystical Dispute and Line Binding long enough for us to kind of figure something out. Why not hold up Dispute? Well, for one thing, it doesn't matter at all. And for another thing...
Also, there are a lot of cards that cost 4 and they have 7 mana, famously, if they Tron.
Well, like...
Or if they assemble Tron, yeah.
But only if that specific turn is, like... Oh, you're saying, like, instead of a Sage Ring? Instead of Sage Ring is Michael. I thought they were saying just, like, hold up a single blue in case they cast a blue spell for some reason.
No. They meant instead of...
Oh, instead of Sage Ring, I think is insane. Yeah, like, you can't just, like, let your opponent resolve a Karn Great Creator. Like, that's, like, not a reasonable to do.
Or the One Ring.
Or even an O-Stone is pretty bad for us, honestly.
Yeah, true.
Basically, you can't remotely do that. You have to take them off front immediately.
Not playing Hallowed Fountain is very wise. Wow, look at us being rewarded.
Yeah, for just objectively correct play.
Uh-huh.
So now it's a little complicated because we could hold up Dispute for a One Ring or a Karn Great Creator.
That's true.
But I think I would rather get our own ring going.
I want to get our own ring going.
Okay, so if we're getting our own ring going, the lands are a little awkward. I think we should just play the ring off the things we have in play.
Okay.
Because that way we can fetch for whatever color we might need, is basically the point of this. Where's the ring going? Into the Fires of Mount Doom?
I think so.
I don't really know how to answer that question. Omnath. Alright. So that's a good reason to not play the fetch. So I think we just play Forest now.
Well, we could play the fetch and not... okay, yeah.
We could do that, but that's bad.
That's bad.
It's just basically always bad to do that, is the heuristic. Is that if you're considering do that, you should instead consider not doing it.
Yeah. Well, I meant the reason I wanted to do it so we could binding in a pinch.
Yeah, but just like don't stop worrying about the pinch. The pinch won't happen. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Binding their forest.
Look at all these towers. It's just so many towers. Also, a really bizarre configuration of towers. Ensnaring Bridge? My man, you have 6 cards in hand. Alright, so let's Omnath?
Yeah.
I don't really know where we're going to go from there, but I think it's going to be good. Oh, sorry, that was the one thing I couldn't do.
Oh, wait, we can't. Oh, we need to. Oh, wait, it's red. Never mind. I'm wrong. Wait. Undo. You need to make white.
So, this is green, this is white.
Oh, yeah.
So that's just Omnath mana.
Yep.
But I think I might want to use this anyway and have white floating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I do want to do that. Because I'm going to Binding at the end of all this, and I might fetch for a tap.
Yeah.
I know this is kind of committal when we haven't like seen all our cards yet, but I just know I'm going to Binding.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen. And then we're going to use our ringed cards to... Yeah, so Savai Triumph.
Sure.
Alright. So now we're going to Binding their Karn, bring our ring, use our ring. Ooh, Teferi. I like Teferi.
Sure.
play Teferi. I think just plus.
Yeah.
Don't really see a reason to minus on anything. And then pass.
Ooh, we can minus next turn on the binding and then attack down the Karn.
I mean, that is extremely reasonable. We might do that.
Forsaken Monument!
Well, okay, I don't think I want that in play, is the thing.
Yeah.
The thing about Forsaken Monument is that I would prefer it to not happen.
I mean, we can just do the suggested thing.
What do you mean?
Bounce the Leyline Binding, kill the Karn, play the Leyline Binding.
Oh. On Forsaken Monument.
Correct.
Oh, wait, that's great. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, we now have Beseiju with Ren.
Nice.
So we can also just Beseiju it.
Yeah, you can do that if you... I guess that's a good thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of... We're kind of in garbage time.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, sorry, have I played a land? I haven't, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay, let's play a fetch land. And then we can do this, yeah.
Do you want to play Karn also?
Oh, while we're at it? Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's play Karn. Find a planes or whatever. I don't care. Karn, I don't know. We could wish for something.
Sure.
Maybe a nice Stone Brain.
Yeah, I think...
Probably a Stone Brain angle.
I like that.
Definitely don't need Damping Spit at this point. It would harm us more than them. Yeah, we're not cycling this. Yeah, Livia, I'm not very worried about the clock.
The clock! Andrew, the clock! We're gonna time out!
Sure. Cannot counter that.
Classic play mine before stirrings.
And like they have this snaring bridge, but it just couldn't matter less. Even if they played it, it wouldn't matter.
Uh-huh.
Like, I just don't understand why our opponent wished for snaring bridge. Like, I'm not sure what they should have wished for exactly, but I'm confident it should have been snaring bridge. So this can Tron them.
They've already played a land this turn, though.
Oh, right, so it's fine.
And we have Beseiju. Also, it can't be activated.
Yeah.
Also, that can't be activated. They're just getting their hand down so that Ensnaring Bridges does something.
Yeah, it's a classic get your hand down. So I guess I can dispute this?
If you want.
I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, doesn't...
I'll just bind in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Take that. Alright, and are we now in the ring beatdown zone?
Maybe. I mean, I kind of like Stone Braining some stuff, given that they're almost at 8 mana. Like, I kind of want to Stone Brain Eugene.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Alright, so let's plus on the Beseiju. Let's play this. Make some mana. I don't care what land we find, just like find mountain, whatever.
Sure.
Beseiju the one of Tron land. I don't know how many force they'd have left at this point. 4 is often the number they have, sometimes 3.
Yeah.
Okay, 3. Nice. Do this. Stone Brain. Stone Brain. Yeah. Ugin, you said they have 6 mana, so they can't ruin us this turn?
I guess. Yeah, I assumed they were going to find a land, but...
Ugin, the Spirit Dragon is
yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Alright. These Ugins are gone.
Okay, now it's Stone Brain Karn.
Well, I don't want to let them draw a card. I'd rather just dispute it, I think.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, so let's just like...
So now you can ring plus on the ring?
Well, yeah, I think my plan's plus on the ring. Oh, oops, I had a fairy, sorry. That was stupid. Whatever.
Also, we now don't have dispute up.
Oh, wait, shit, that was actually a punt.
It's fine. We'll find a way.
I really did not mean to tap on a dispute. Wow, I fetched very poorly. Okay.
I mean, they might not draw a land.
Also, if they do, we win easily.
Yes.
To not prove to try to point out it. Yeah, it indeed does not matter.
Well, they could kill the binding and free their Ensnaring Bridge, though.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, Polka! Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow! Okay, well, they have protection from everything, and that didn't do anything else.
Yep. Okay, plus this. Plus on Beseiju, which is, by the way, Stone Rain now. Stone Rain them on some random land. Play another Ren in 6. Re-Stone Rain them. This is, by the way, is my plan against this Karn is that they're never going to be alone in the stack.
Nice. It's a good plan.
Oh, wait, sorry, not tap that one. Just tap over tap this way. It's fine. Okay, and then just like I don't know.
They have protection, so
yeah. Go. All right. You got a Stone Rain your Tron opponent once they stop playing lands off Seiji. That's just good fair magic. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I guess I could do something about my own ring at this point if I wanted to, but I don't know. I'm not really very worried.
Which ring?
Oh, you know, the One Ring.
I know it's not very funny, but it's funny to me.
To be fair, 20 to Greg is quite a low block.
That's true.
Oh, wait, I guess they were just dead. Yeah, this was a little foolish because I could have just killed our opponent, but whatever.
Yeah.
The problem is I was having too much fun stone braining them.
They're already fun. They're already dead. They've been dead for hours.
Yeah, I know. Oliver, look, I think Tron is unplayable. Like, I don't really know what to tell you. I don't think Tron is good. I also know some good teams are playing it, which is kind of insane given that, like, well, not good teams. I know some good players are playing it, which is kind of insane given that I don't really know what the deck beats. But, you know, I just work here.
I like you taking meaningless game actions just to stress out chat about the clock a little bit more.
Yeah, I do like stressing out chat, is the thing. It does beat creativity. That is true. I mean, I don't think Tron's beaten 4-color, and I don't think Tron beats 4-color. I don't think it's beaten 4-color in the last, like, 3 years.
But look at Tron beating 4-color.
Yeah, honestly, like, I know that Karn is good against them, and I'm aware that our Karn's going to work this match, but, like, I wasn't not beating Tron with 4-color before Karn.
Yeah.
I was always beating Tron with 4-color. Like, I don't think Tron beats 4-color. It would be nice if it did. Yeah, it beats off, short for awful decks.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
That's certainly what he meant, Greg.
I think so. Also, I really thought Ollie Tamaj was not actually Oliver Tomiko.
Oh, no, that's Oliver.
I thought it was like someone pretending to be Oliver Tomiko, but now, as chat has developed, I'm now convinced it is Oliver Tomiko.
I could have told you it was Oliver. Just getting some protection from everything here.
Sure.
Tapping out of dispute meaninglessly.
Sure. I did think it was Azax pretending to be Oliver Tomiko. Oh, wait, it was actually me pretending to be Oliver Tomiko. I don't know if you got the whole bit of the stream, but everyone in chat is me.
That makes sense.
It's just an elaborate us making a YouTube video where I pretend to be all of Andrew's friends and lots of random people.
You do love to do that, especially the random people part.
How do you want to kill him? I think Ren and 6 killing him.
I like Ren killing him.
It's elegant.
I mean, I did consider the line of Recurve a Sage you kill at Power Plant, then re-Ren and 6 to kill them. But, you know.
Okay, this has to be our last match.
Yeah, this is our last match.
Okay. What a short stream.
Yeah, I mean, my general opinion on this deck is Karn has looked quite good.
See, watch. Ollie Tamaj is just going to start telling us to play Neoform. Then we'll know it's Azax.
Then we will know it's Azax. I think the mana is Fetch Light. I feel pretty concerned about the mana situation, but nonetheless.
Oh, man.
Well, our hand is garbage, so let's mulligan. Okay, well this hand is quite awkward, but I would like to keep.
Yeah, what do you want to play on turn 1?
Ketria Triumph?
Are we on the play? We're on the draw? Are you sure?
No.
I kind of want to play Savai Triumph.
I think playing Spy Triumph is reasonable. I think let's tuck Fury.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. So this is probably Breach.
Probably.
That's what this most likely means. I mean, now I think I just want to play Stomping Ground's green card.
Yeah, and Halfling is the better one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that lets us play another green card on turn 2, is the point.
Yep.
Okay, that's also a Breach card.
Look at them drawing all their 1-ofs. All their Saga hits.
Okay, so this is indeed Breach. So against Breach, the main thing you need to do is not be dead.
Nice. I love not being dead.
I mean, it sounds obvious, but, like, death is a real issue. I mean, in fact, like, right now, the current situation is very scary. Like, we might die on their turn.
Yep.
But I think we can't do anything about it, so let's tap out and hope it doesn't happen.
Yep.
Like, just an example, they have Grinding Station in the bin, which means, well, no, they're not quite there on mana. So they actually need to go land Station from hand plus it. Okay, they need to have a pretty specific set of cards.
Okay, yeah.
Because they also need the 0, because the 0 is not in the bin. Yes, they're pretty far. Not that far, because if they did have Grinding Station, they could go for it with Station Breach and just, like, hope to hit a 0 off the mill on the Springleaf Drone. But...
Are they going to keep bouncing our Halfling?
I mean, maybe.
What do they target? Oh, this? Yeah.
I'm pretty okay with that. And also, we will bind this Emery as soon as next turn.
Yeah.
So, it's not that much of a problem. Like, oh, that's interesting. I sort of want to kill all of their relevant non-lane permanents.
Which is Saga and Emery?
Yes. Oh, no, we can't do that. We don't have the mana is an issue.
Well, we'd have to...
No, there's no way to do it.
Oh, there's no way to do it. And hey, ConnorMan11, welcome to the stream and thanks for the raid! Huge shout out to anyone who's coming over from ConnorMan11's stream. We are System Magic. My name's Greg, this is Andrew. We stream on this channel all the time.
Okay, I don't care about Emery.
Okay, you don't care about Emery?
Yeah, this is the scary one.
Okay.
I think. So I just want to shock Delighted Halfling Sage you.
Okay.
I know that could be a little awkward next turn because we might have to like play Karn, but I think it's still right.
Hey, the Awakener, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. But yeah, if you're a System Magic fan and regular, consider checking out ConnorMan11's stream. Friend of the stream. Just had Valkymra Rest in Peace versus Rakdos in Pioneer. Seems like they probably were dead. That is nice.
I don't love that our opponent got Hollowed Fountain.
Can't we just, like, be dead here?
Well, of course we can be dead here. You can be dead against Breach at most points, but I don't think that they have it.
But wouldn't killing Emery instead of Saga make us less likely to be dead?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I mean, a little bit.
Well, because now they have the Grinding Station?
Yeah, but this still isn't lethal. They don't have a 0.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, if they just had Breach plus 0 precisely, I guess we're dead. But... They also have weird partial lethal outs where they can try to dig to the 0. Okay, they didn't hit a 0. If their one guard hand is a 0, we're dead. But if it's not, we're fine. What was that pay cost? Well, they have another Emery? If they have another Emery, they cannot cast it, in fact.
That's true. I mean, they have an Emery in the... Okay.
Oh, they're recasting to make another 3 looks? That makes sense. Okay. And we're dead.
Why did we kill Saga?
Well, I really didn't want them to make Construct.
Yeah.
And I didn't think they had it, is part of it. Because, like, I sort of felt like there was a chance we were dead last turn if they had it.
Well, but last turn they didn't have the mana. Because they would have had to use Emery to get back the Grinding Station.
Well, but if the 0 is Mox Hammer, we're still dead.
That's true.
Which is half the 0s that it could be.
Okay.
So, like, if it's specifically Bauble in hand, and they had Breach in hand...
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I should have played the other line. I don't know.
Is there a reason to not concede, by the way?
Oh, not really, no.
Okay, I think we should just concede.
Mm-mm. Okay, so this matchup is weird. Dispute is pretty whatever against Breach. I mean, it counters like Tef and like Expressive Iteration
And Emery.
and Emery. Yeah, maybe that might be enough. I mean, we could board in all 5 of our 5 sideboard cards.
Okay.
Well, 5 of our 6.
Yeah.
But what to cut is again tricky.
Is Fury any good?
It's not great. Because dashing Rogs doesn't really kill. It's the contrasts are usually too large. It's not crazy to board these out for sure. And then I have historically often shaved Tef in this matchup.
Okay.
Mostly just Tef is.
Cut an Omnath maybe. Olive.
Let's cut. I mean, that's certainly reasonable. We have a lot of 4-drop sorceries.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're doing this, like, we're getting to the point where like this Nissa's pretty dubious, but. Because, like, it might be blank. But, like, I think, like, this is my thought. Maybe just this, even. This card... You know what? Even if this hits... Oh, we can find Endurance, though?
Yeah.
I guess, like, the coin flip Endurance Omnath is pretty decent, actually.
Well, and actually, right now, it's just more likely to be Endurance.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fine. I mean, I might even want to do this. In fact, I think I do.
Just because it makes Nissa even better, too?
Maybe that's too crazy. Maybe just this.
Okay.
Let's do that. Teferi's pretty bad. It's not horrible. Like bouncing the Saga is sometimes decent, and like it's a high floor card, but this really isn't the matchup for it. Fucking saved you. Yeah. I mean, we might have to mulligan. Our hand is real non-functional. I think we should mulligan.
I agree.
Oh god. Okay, well we're in 5. Clearly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm somewhat willing to keep one land Ren hands with fetches on the draw, but on the play with a non-fetch land is just maniacal.
Yeah. I mean, at least we have Endurance here that does something, but it's not really much.
It's not much. Well, I mean, this isn't great, but this is what we signed up for.
Yep.
All right. I guess Ketri's actually a pretty good land.
Yeah.
I guess just like this.
Yep.
Why is P-Miz saying Greg?
I don't know. P-Miz!
Yeah, I don't know. I think this...
Oh no. Oh no.
So I think I should just play this, right? It's a little complicated because we could end up cycling it, but I think we just play it.
Yeah. Love you, buddy. Aw, love you too, P-Miz, I think.
That's pretty weird. That's not Azax rating us played.
It could be Azax.
Yeah, I guess we never know for sure that it isn't Azax. Greg does, in fact, live in my house.
We are roommates, but we are just roommates.
Literally in the basement of my house.
I believe they were... Roommates was being used as a...
I totally understood the context.
Excellent.
We really should put a stop to this.
It's fine. We can just not acknowledge it.
Alright, well I guess I'll fetch the black land. Okay, I mean that does something. It doesn't do that much. Maybe I should have played the Boseiju this turn. It's not insane to just pose that. Like, are we gonna start the 3-4 beatdowns here?
Maybe.
I mean, it like could conceivably be better to wait.
Yeah.
But that might be nonsense. Like, start the beats is also pretty reasonable.
So I just saw the comment, the positivity makes me win more matches, and I appreciated it. It's very kind.
Greg is Omega positive. Okay, they have a grinding station, sure.
Sure.
It's fine. Are they gonna mill their Mox Amber? No. Okay. Emery. Okay. I mean, that's also fine. So, I assume we should just Endurance them now. Then we can untap and heat the Emery.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little weird to Endurance. I guess we could also not heat the Emery. Does the Emery matter? I mean, I guess that makes mana off the Mox Amber, which is pretty annoying.
So you need a green land.
Yeah, but I don't need anything else. I mean, finding Forest here isn't insane.
Yeah, I guess not, because we have all the mana off the trials.
Yeah, I think we just get Forest.
Yeah.
Like, I just think we're going to want endless Forest because of Besiju and stuff, so just, like, I don't know. I'm happy to preserve our life total, and given that this will probably functionally be Forest anyway, like, if we find green X, it'll probably be green almost every time.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's play Lightful Halfling, and I guess we don't need to kill this.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we should. I don't know. What do you have any thoughts? Deep thoughts about it?
I don't have deep thoughts. My undeep thoughts are we should kill it.
Okay, let's kill it. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I think it's quite close.
Yeah.
My concern is just that, like, it might not matter at all. They might, like, just be kind of flooded.
Sure.
Or they might have a second Emery they would play anyway to, like, legendary pull cards in the bin. But then again, it's pretty common for Breach to board out Emerys in some number, so their odds of having two aren't that high. And, yeah, killing first was right, you're right. I only did that way because of indecision. Alright, well, I think I want to slam Karn.
I love Slam Karn.
And I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with it, but I definitely want it in play.
We could just put Mox Amber into the graveyard.
Yeah, I mean, it seems good to put Mox Amber. Okay, they're going to sack Mox Amber response to... It's a weird response, but okay. So Karn in play hard stops their combo.
Yes.
Well, but we could just, like, slam a Chalice here. Chalice on 0 is pretty good in this matchup.
That seems pretty reasonable.
I think it is pretty reasonable. Like, that's just kind of redundant layers of protection, and then just, like, also, it means that, because, like, we can't get Karn out of heat range, basically, is the situation.
Yeah.
So, like, they're always going to be able to threaten to remove Karn.
Yeah.
So, I think just getting this is great.
We could get Tormod's Crypt.
Well, if you get Tormod's Crypt and they have Bolts, you're really punished, is the issue. Basically, I think that the fact that their deck has a mix of Bolts and Heats, usually, it means that, like, this is overall the best.
So this doesn't actually kill... Oh, wait.
No, it does.
Oh, they have a bunch of card types. Okay.
Well, Tormod's doesn't protect it from heat because they can heat right then.
Saga is an enchantment, famously.
Yeah, like, the issue is that if they do what they just did, which is do it with the Trick Card on the stack, then they can heat it either way.
Yeah.
So there's no real point to Tormodzing or plussing. Like, once they've milled over 4 types, which they did, just, like, I think you're supposed to just get Chalice. I mean, you could argue you should get something different, but, like, you should definitely get something that does something.
Yeah.
So, I think I like Chalice because my main worry with Omnath in hand is not dying, and this makes it really hard for us not to die.
Yeah.
Also, Chalice is a pretty good, just, like, fair game piece against them, actually, because it for example, makes all Emerys blink forever. Because, like, they can't recur Mishra's Bauble, so, like, they usually can't recur anything that matters.
Sure, I mean, they're not literally blank. They can still recur other things.
Okay, I guess I'll rephrase. Usually, Emery does nothing into Chalice on 0. It doesn't always do nothing, but it does usually do nothing. Okay, well, I think I want to play Omnath, even though we drew Mystical Dispute. I really want to present, like, lethal.
Yeah. Oh, that is lethal.
Yeah. Mm-mm. What I like about presenting... Oh, sorry, that was just heinous man tapping. Make blue with this, red and white. There we go.
Nice. Yesterday you thought calling Twitter X was a bit.
Well,
but now you know it's a bit.
It certainly is a bit. Well, my turn to... When you say I have turn to lethal anyway, like...
They do have protection from everything, so we can't attack. I mean,
yeah, like, I think it's... I think 1 turn and 2 turn are also just very different.
Yeah.
But with Chalice and Zero in play, it's very hard for us to die. Like, to kill us, opponent would first need to remove Chalice, guaranteed. And... So, like, what's the way out of this? I mean, I guess they could try to Emery ring loop us, maybe? But that's pretty difficult. Okay. So yeah, the threat now, and it's a pretty real threat, is they can every turn sack ring to grinding station, Emery back ring, and always have pro everything.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on. I mean, if they don't, we can just main phase binding Emery, which we probably want to do anyway. And if they have nothing, they're just dead.
That's true. Well, they can sack the ring.
Oh, that's true. Okay, then new proposal. Let's Leyline Bind... What if we Leyline Bind Emery and then attack with just Endurance and leave up either Dispute or Endurance?
I like that.
I guess the other line would be to Leyline Binding the ring, actually. Wait, is that better? Just, like, deny them the cards? Because they can, like... Wait, I guess they don't get to draw cards at all if we... But only if we attack for 4. Otherwise, they can go to 1 and draw the cards and then sack it.
Wait, I actually kind of like Leyline Binding attack for 4.
Leyline Bind what?
Emery. Oh, wait, but then we don't leave up stuff. Never mind.
Like, it's all... There's arguments for all 3 lines.
What artifacts can they get back?
Right now, none
Nothing.
of note. And we have Endurance, so, like, this isn't actually that big a
Yeah,
threat.
okay.
Like, I think I might be in on Leyline Bind the ring. They will sack it.
Sure.
We attack them for 3 down to 3, and then we can Endurance them.
Yeah, okay.
I can play Boseiju. Oh, wait a minute. That's important. That means we can Leyline Bind Emery, attack them to 2.
Oh, yeah.
They have to sack this and not draw the cards, then we can hold up everything. Wait, that's insanely good.
Okay,
we should definitely do that. We should definitely do that. Oliver is right.
Yeah.
Rare Oliver W.
Rare Oliver W.
So, yeah. I was trying just very hard not to play my Boseiju, but I can just stop trying to do that.
Yeah. You're new to Magic and want to know if you think the price of real-life cards of the Lord of the Rings set will go up and down. Honestly, we have no idea.
Sorry, this is not really a financial stream.
Yeah. Although, maybe is this a bit? Because now people are copying it? I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I assume everything is always a bit.
We just don't know the answer to that question. And probably most people don't. I mean, it's probably a set that is selling really well, I think, and so a lot of it's going to be opened, but there are cards that are kind of weird to reprint, so...
Oh, you're certainly a bit, Oliver. Alright. Yeah, now we're on the draw. Yeah, I mean, my build's perfect, I assume.
Sure.
Also, Slasher, I would like to say that 10 minutes is a gross exaggeration. Gross. Yeah, I mean, this is close to being keepable. I don't know if it's an actual keep, though. It is famously green screwed in our base green deck.
Yeah.
But we have 2 bolts and the binding is like basically we draw like any land.
Yeah.
But I guess if we draw a non-fetch land, it's not that good. It's still pretty good. I kind of think we should keep on the draw.
The list does have Temple Garden. It's always had Temple Garden.
It's always a Temple Garden.
Always. Why would it not include Temple Garden? That would be insane.
Are you willing to keep this? I think I believe in it. But
okay,
it's very dangerous. I just think we have enough good stuff to do it. I also don't think I would keep on the play.
Yeah.
But I think on the draw it's reasonable to do so.
That makes sense.
Okay, well I'm pretty best runner deck. I'm pretty inclined to shock here, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it might end up not mattering, because if they had Rog 1, they probably would have slammed it, but I don't really want to lose to a Dash Rog or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, they might just have, like, 0-drop autocorrect Emery or some such.
Yeah.
It's fine, though the next card's a fetch land.
Yep.
Which fetch do you think it is?
Prismatic Vista.
That isn't in our deck. As much as I like Prismatic Vista. Alright. Emery online. I mean, I'm gonna bolt it if they want to Spell Pierce that or something, whatever. They also play like 2 Spell Pierce maybe, so I'm not gonna give it much respect. Wow. But they have it. Okay. It's fine, nice card to fetch for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bolt this. And now I'm not sure if we should shock or not. Probably we should. The Dash Rog angle is pretty real.
Yeah.
Now, they might have boarded out some number of Rogs against us because we're a Ren deck, but on the play, I suspect they have at least 3.
Okay.
I understand we also haven't actually seen our opponent cast Rog in this match so far. But, you know. It does represent dispute. As you can see, our opponent had 0 respect for our dispute representation. But, to be fair, we didn't show them dispute, and, like, only a list made by Oliver of 4-color would contain dispute.
That's true.
Since it's, you know, basically unplayable. So, like, it's pretty reasonable for them not to play around it, I think. Classic. Alright. Well, shock red, I guess.
Sure.
Oh, wait, sorry. Let's keep repping some stuff. Oh.
And hey, JTK88, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow! Now they'll respect dispute. There's no way we drew that run.
Alright. Well, this is bad. I would describe the situation as unfavorable for us. But it's fine. If our next card is a fetch, we're only losing a little.
Nice.
Classic Nisa.
I mean, I assume we should binding their ring.
I mean, I think we should bind the ring and hope they have nothing.
Yep.
It's not a great plan, but we can realistically beat nothing. And they have to respect dispute this turn.
Yeah.
They'd be fools not to.
We
honestly.
could have drawn it.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously drew it, you know? Because, unfortunately, I do think we're kind of just about to lose this land and nothing. Okay, I mean, Grinding Station is fine. If they also have Breach, we are dead. But... Okay, they don't.
They're just growing their thing out of bolt range, you know?
Yeah, I mean, don't worry, we can't beat that either. I mean, we can maybe if we draw a fetch, legit.
Yeah. How about Savai Triumph?
I mean... Oh god, it's really bad.
May I interest you in cycling 3?
It might be right to cycle it. God, it's so bad. I mean, because we can cycle it and rebuy.
Correct.
So is paying 3 to draw a card better than playing Anissa? Like, potentially, yes. I think I'm in. I mean, maybe we just need to swing higher than that. Like, untapping destroying this one might give us, like, better outs to have, like, a great next turn.
That's true.
I think I want to just play this and play the pass.
Okay.
But it is close. Because, like, okay, assuming our opponent never combos us for any reason, which, how could they possibly combo?
Nah, they probably boarded out the combo.
Yeah. So assuming our opponent never combos for any reason, then they make a construct, they make a second construct, they find, like, some biz.
Yeah.
And then they can, like, attack down Ren, maybe.
Sure.
But then we can untap with the One Ring Nissa.
Yeah.
We can get a free turn, and we can draw a card. Then we can untap, draw 2 more, and then we can, like, start Nissing, and then, like, we're, like, kind of going somewhere. Like, it's not what I would describe as the most flawless of plans.
Sure.
But it might work.
Would you say where we're going might be a vaguely Midwestern city?
Yes. Yes, I would, Greg. I would say Indianapolis.
Nice. I like how vaguely Midwestern it is. I think Indianapolis is like one of, if you're ranking cities by how Midwest they are, and they have to be cities that most people know. Like, they can't be like Bemidji, you know?
No Bemidji. Yeah, write that down.
I feel like Indianapolis is pretty Midwest.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, Ohio is at least, like, some people don't think Ohio's in the Midwest.
Yeah. So we are notably Omega dead to the card Underworld Breach still.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, let's let Ren die.
Yep.
It's fine, though. What's nice about the One Ring is our opponent can still combo us through it.
That is rough. How many electoral votes does Ohio have? Too many?
About yay many. Oh, it is... I think... Look, Oliver, I can only work with the tools I was given. I would say that it's really a lot more embarrassing to, like, whoever happened to create this deck.
A fetch!
Yeah. That is a fetch. Okay, I mean, I guess we should play it, and then probably play the ring. I mean, I guess we can see what we get first.
Wait, let's see if we get Omnath.
Well, I'm not sure I'd rather play Omnath than the ring.
Oh, right, you don't get to play both. Right.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
But I mean, we can. I mean, look, we can see what we find. Like, I mean, can we actually wait? Can we pull some cool Fury tricks?
Yeah, I don't think Fury is Fury in our deck.
Oh no, it's not. Only Omnath. Right? Or endurance.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, let's do the thing.
Yep.
They indeed might bounce this in response to fetching. I mean, that's certainly fine if they want to do that. Okay, apparently they do want to do it. I mean, I'm going to play the ring.
You could, for the record, Bolt and Ren down one of their 2 constructs.
That is true.
It's probably worse than playing the ring, but it's...
I don't think I should do that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to fetch an untapped land here because I don't want to get Spell Pierced to the Stone Age, I think.
Yeah.
And I just think it's fine to have a forest, honestly.
Yep.
Classic cards made like 10 years ago, you know? They don't make them like that anymore.
Only 10 years ago, surely.
I don't think I want to commit Ren.
Yeah.
I think I should pass. Maybe I should have looked up red in case I drew Bolt, but I guess I'm just likely to draw Leyline Binding, if not more likely. Okay, never mind. I think what I did is right.
Except with Savai Triome, you would have Leyline Binding up too.
Oh, wait, you're right. Oh, shit. So I should have left up, like, Savai Triumph Sacred Foundry or something?
Yeah. I mean, or just...
But then I could draw Delight Flopping or Utopian Sprawl, which I would play.
Okay.
It's tricky. I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all fetchable.
Yeah.
Okay, well, our opponent does have the ring now, which is unfortunate since we're, like, still dead to Underworld Breach.
Yeah.
Like, we've been dead to Underworld Breach for about 10 years, and that still is the case. I don't really understand why our opponent didn't main phase use their ring. That I don't fully understand.
Did they forget?
I don't know, but they definitely didn't. Okay. Well, the awkward part is we can't Omnath into fetch anyway. Right?
I mean, unless we draw it, but...
Oh, wait, that's true. It might be right to jam Omnath and hope we draw it. Because if we do, the payoff is massive. Let's see, what's the other line? So the other line is we could play Nissa, play Ren, plus on a fetch, play the fetch. Right? And then we make 3 total mana.
Yeah.
So we get like double bolt down a construct. I mean, that isn't crazy. In fact, that kind of might be better.
I like that, I think.
Fighting endurance is not important. We're trust me, we're not being the combo. Endurance likely won't be the combo. You don't understand.
Yeah. So the line you're proposing is Nissa, Ren, get back a fetch, use the fetch.
Bolt a construct, yes.
Bolt a construct. I think I like that line.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So, let's, timing doesn't really matter. This is fine.
Yep.
It wouldn't have been crazy to suicide Ren to get a fetch last turn, I want to be clear. I don't think it was right, but I don't think it's, like, insane. Like, I just thought there might be a scenario where we stabilize behind Ren and just, like, I don't know, end up winning that way. Right, and we can just fetch, like, some sort of tap lane since we can't beat a counterspell of any kind here. Oh. Okay. That's just fine. Now we just find a red land of some sort. Stop mountain.
Sure.
And then just, like, bolt these things.
Yep.
Alright, well now we're only dead if our opponent draws Breach. But don't worry, they only have a few draws to do it. Roughly 3. Okay, well that still isn't us being dead. Love to see this hit the bin. Oh. And yeah, we're deceased.
Dang.
Quite deceased, in fact. Yeah, so... Alright. Yeah, well, I think that's about going to do it for this particular stream.
Weird to only play 3 matches in the stream, but you know.
Well, broadly the way I feel is, I think playing this few fetches is maniacal. I think you're not allowed to play 10 fetches. I think it's, like, just not okay. Like, every fetch you play improves your mana, and it improves your Omnaths, and I just think 10 is, like, too few.
Yeah. And,
like, there are a couple different ways one could go about adding more fetches to this deck. Like, one could shave the stupid Ancient Stirrings, one could shave Second Passeju for a fetch, but I don't think the mana is functional. Like, to give a sense of it, like, typical 4-color plays 13 fetches, so we're down literal 3 fetches from typical 4-color, and I just don't think that's, like, okay. I do think Karn was very impressive, and I was and I know it looked really good this league. I would be very interested to explore that card further in 4-color, but I think if I was going to play a show like this, I would definitely play more fetches. I just don't think you're allowed. You're playing a 5-color mana base. So yeah, I think that's about going to do it.
That's about it. I think we should go raid PT Bench because they raided us yesterday.
That sounds reasonable.
Oh wait, are they still? Hold on, they might have just stopped streaming. I just checked and it looked like they were streaming. Oh yeah, they're
streaming.
Wait. Yeah, they're streaming.
Yeah, you can raid them.
Nice. Okay.
They're streaming the Flump deck.
The Flump deck. What a great modern deck. But yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, join that raid and enjoy that stream. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. If you're watching on Twitch, please consider subscribing. That's a great way to give back and support the channel. If you came over from Connorman 11 stream, thanks for sticking around. We are System Magic. This is actually going to be our last stream of the week, mostly because we're not going to stream on top of the Pro Tour. So enjoy watching the Pro Tour. And hey, Keen, scene.
Just go on.
Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, we're not going to be streaming over the Pro Tour, so enjoy watching that. Good luck to anyone here who's playing the Pro Tour. We'll be rooting for you. And yeah, anything else to add, Andrew?
Nope, that's it. Systemagic out.
Sweet.